Hello.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
everybody. Welcome
Hi, everybody.
to our live stream of The Legend of Zelda,
Legend
Twilight
of Zelda,
Princess,
Twilight
high
Princess.
definition on
High
Wii
def.
U.
Yeah, on Wii U.
Are you just repeating every word I say?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Kyle Hilliard. This is
Kyle
Ben
Hilliard.
Reeves.
Nice to meet you, everybody.
I'm Ben Reeves.
yes.
Oh, you're not
Reeves.
gonna.
I'm
Okay,
Ben
you are
Reeves.
gonna repeat that one. Okay, thank you. So let's check this game out, man. You played this, right?
Oh my gosh, I played and loved this. Actually, I was talking to you about this yesterday, and this is one of the few Zelda games that I don't remember super well, and it's because I played through it all in like one weekend.
Yeah, just rush through it right when you get.
Yeah,
to
it's
Wii.
kind of like my overenthusiasm for playing it kind of led me to not really remember anything about it.
Okay. I will say I played about 2 hours, and I'm already kind of like seeing a lot of things like, oh, I don't remember this at all. This is cool, you know, which is a good thing. Here, I'm going to show you something right off the bat that's kind of cool, which I don't know if they talked about in like previews and stuff. You can actually, so this is the Amiibo that comes with the game, and once you get to like, I don't know, like an hour in the game, you can actually like register it, and what you can do is it, here, Wade's zooming in on it, right? Is that what you're doing, Wade? Yep. Okay, so this is what you can do is you can like register it and attach it to your save file. So when you're just looking at this like start screen, you can actually just touch it to the gamepad, and it takes you directly into your game. You don't have to actually like. That's good, right? You don't have to actually like go to the menu to like select your game file or anything like that. It's just like a nice little touch. Like it actually gives you a reason to use it every time you turn on the system because it lets you bypass some menus. It's kind of cool. I liked it.
Cool.
That was a nice touch.
It unlocks something else in the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, which I haven't gotten to yet. So I started playing last night about 2 hours in, and now like I just turned into a wolf. So my hope for this stream is that we can actually get to like the first dungeon. You know what I mean? Like right now I'm like stuck in wolf mode, and we're gonna meet Midna and stuff like that. So unsurprisingly, the game looks very nice in high definition. It actually looks better. I guess this is always the case when it comes to this kind of stuff, but it looks better playing it on the, here in person than it has in trailers and stuff like that, which is nice.
It does look really good. Midna is always struck me as super creepy.
I love her though.
Just as creepy in real life.
Oh, you know Midna in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
We met in my nightmares.
I love her language. I hope the next Zelda, the one that's supposed to come out this year, I hope they kind of have like a sort of Hyrulean language for everyone. I hope they don't speak English, because I love it's like sort of gibberish. I think it is a real language, but it just sounds really cool, Makes it seem fantastic.
I'm just trying to get the chat up and running over here.
Yeah. I'm
so
kind of
all y'all can talk to us.
I'm trying to truly pay attention as much as I can. Like I don't want to just click through the dialogue.
I don't know what I've done.
Oh, Reeves broke the computer. Reeves, do you know how to use a computer?
Well, the computer crashed out on us right as we were
Right
about
about
to
to
start,
start,
so it was kind of frustrating. But hopefully you guys all have something interesting to say. Otherwise, there's no reason for us to do this.
Oh, bots. Oh man.
So this is like right at the beginning of the game where you just meet Midna?
Yeah, this is literally the first time I've met Midna. I just turned into a wolf.
A wolf, you mean?
Oh, a wolf. Excuse me.
Wolf.
So I gotta get over there.
Perfect. Enjoy the stream, everybody.
Here we go. We got people saying things.
Welcome.
Love
I'm gonna
that
sign
bloom.
in.
Let's see. Now, I hopefully you guys. I don't really. I'm not like I've played Twilight Princess like 1.5 times, so I don't really have a great memory of exactly how to get everywhere and do everything.
Well, that's why we are here, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. I just hope I don't drag everything down. Can't dig. Let's see. Don't I attack this? I thought.
Ayut says I love you.
This has to be it, right?
I'm not sure who they're talking to.
She's definitely talking to me, or he or she.
It could be a wolf.
Let's see. What you got for me?
Talking to Link.
What's the matter with you? Get over here now. If you can't force your way out.
Pebbles3663. Is it just Kyle and Reeves doing everything, or is Hanson the behind the video dude? I can't even talk today. No, that's
Wade's
Hanson's
here.
upstairs today.
Yeah.
Today it is me, Wade, in the booth.
Which is
Hello.
perfect because Wade is a massive Zelda fan, right,
yeah.
Wade?
I played this game nonstop when it came out in 2006.
And how old were you back then?
18.
Really?
And like that was when the Wii came out, but it was sold out everywhere. I ended up buying it on eBay, comboed with this game for like $400.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's not the way to do that.
But it was so worth it.
That was the cheap console too. Let's see.
Some people are asking
There
if we
we
showed
go.
off the Amiibo. We did at the very beginning. You might have missed it.
Yeah.
But this is the Amiibo.
Yeah, which one of the cool things that I pointed out right when we started is like you can actually register it so that like right when you start at the game, you touch your Amiibo to the gamepad, and it will take you straight to your save file, which is cool. You don't have to go through the menus, which is kind of nice.
I think instead of like continuing to show the game straightforward, we should just do the same 5 minutes over and over again.
Okay,
Talk
of me
about-
getting stuck in the
Talk about the Amiibo. You stuck in the
in the
cell
prison
there. Yeah.
Oh man. I do this does like the way you guys are talking about how you rip through the game so quickly. I do
Yeah.
have a very specific memory of this area, like waking up really early, going to get my Wii, going to get Zelda, and just going all in and playing nonstop, and just sort of being really tired and like not even fully aware of what was going on while walking through this weird kind of area, which is cool.
I was so tired I didn't even use the Wii the first time I played, or my Amiibo the first time I played this game. Didn't even know it had one.
That's a good joke.
I don't know if it is.
I'm a fan of that
I'm
joke.
glad you laughed, Kyle. You can always count on Kyle to laugh.
I am good at that. Even if I don't think something is funny, I'll laugh at it. Ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, you get to you talk to souls and stuff. Remember X to hone your senses and poke around. Oh yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me, you guys.
Not logged in over here, so I can't chat.
Well, you can see what they're saying.
You can chat on the video. That's even more impressive.
Don't anything come near me.
Yeah, I guess that's more practical.
Okay, this is a really cool part of the game.
Yeah.
Where it's like slowly giving you pieces of information of like what the setting is and where you actually are.
The other world. Eee. Lots of other spirits running around here. Yeah, I'm honing my senses. I don't remember this game being too bad with the tutorializing everything. Like Skyward Sword was awful,
Yeah.
but
Sewer, right?
Every time you start the game again and pick up an item.
oh god, that was awful.
Oh gosh, yeah, I did forget about that.
I don't
Skyward
think-
Sword.
We need a burp button. I don't think that this one is quite so bad.
Are we doing hero mode or normal?
I just did normal. But the nice thing is that you can access hero mode right from the beginning. Like you can
that's
choose
cool.
to play. Because I remember a frustration I had with the Ocarina of Time remake was I wanted to play Master Quest, but you had to unlock it, so I had to play through it.
Chat wants to know if we're going to show off any new functions.
Yeah, well, we'll try. I don't know when you unlock the ability to play the dungeon that the Amiibo unlocks. So we're still pretty early, but we're gonna show off as far as we can get, definitely.
Andrew Asbill, you're the best. So, I'm curious, did most of the people in the chat play this on the Wii or the GameCube?
Oh, that's a good question. What did you play, Reeves?
I played it on the Wii.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Which I'm kind of curious to actually go back and play it again because this is the GameCube version, basically, right?
Yes, Link is left-handed in the Wii U version.
Everything's the world. If you don't know, they just flipped the world basically when they ported it
Nintendo
to the
has
Wii.
a newfound fetish. Well, maybe not newfound, but with Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, the Master Quest mode, the harder mode, they flipped the world.
But they also did make the dungeons way different too.
But I love the idea of flipping it, playing Ocarina of Time, for the 20th time and the 20th time being flipped.
It is
It
confusing.
made it felt kind of new. It was interesting.
Right, this is what I'm thinking about this. Is I already don't remember this game super well, but then the fact that it's also flipped, I kind of wonder if this will feel a lot like a new Zelda game in my mind.
A lot of people saying they played on both or GameCube, but I think Wii is the majority.
Yeah. I always wanted to try it. This is the first time I'm playing it without motion control, which is kind of interesting. I actually have a bet with my wife that Nintendo will never ever release Skyward Sword without motion controls. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
Maybe I'm the minority, but I like the controls on Skyward Sword, with the exception of the harp minigame.
The controls were functional, but I don't think the game was better for it.
I would say that's the case for this game. Definitely, I didn't feel like waving the Wii remote to swing the sword did anything, but
Sure.
Oh, no,
Skyward
no.
Sword,
Gave
controlling
me awesome
There we
muscles
go.
in my
controlling the
forearm.
beetle was super cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Skyward
I
Sword.
That was Skyward Sword, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're talking a little about both.
Okay.
Do we lose our chat again? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
Wade, this
Man.
computer crashed again. Hopefully the stream doesn't
Gotta
crash.
delete some stuff off of there or something. to help
Like
yourself
the whole
for a
hard
change.
drive. It's still working through whatever
Its
it's gotta
issues.
do. Its parents left it at an
Oh,
early
what? Yeah,
age.
how Reeves? How about Wade runs upstairs and grabs your laptop from your desk? Is that okay?
You could do that, Wade.
He will do that, Ben Reeves.
All right,
We're gonna make it
now that he's
without him, you
gone,
think?
let's talk about him behind his back.
Oh my gosh.
We're also blind to anything the community is saying right now.
Oh, that's right.
So, I don't know. You guys are probably making some hilarious jokes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Or insulting Kyle's hair.
Hey, my hair is worth insulting. I would say actually, I could go for a haircut. They're probably actually yelling at me about where to go right now.
Kyle, that haircut is an insult to you.
It's an insult to me.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, so I killed that thing. All right,
Kyle,
can I
what was
talk to
the
her?
first Zelda game you ever played?
Ocarina of Time, actually. It's the first one I played, first one I
Really?
beat. Yeah. Then I went back and sort of, picked stuff up. Went back and played Link to the Past and stuff like that. But Ocarina was the first one I played all the way through and really loved.
That's
Changed
cool.
the direction of my life, Ben Reeves.
Changed your life forever. That's why you're here.
Yeah, actually, I would totally say that without
Really?
any sarcasm. Yeah. Just try looking down.
That is interesting. I guess I haven't spent a ton of thought thinking, like, okay, what was the game that really made me, like, want to, like, I don't know, explore games as a career?
Yeah,
in
well,
any way?
it was mostly the game that made me just really appreciate what a video game can do. Because up until that point, I was just like, oh yeah, I like kind of beating these challenges. This is fun. It's fun to hang out with my brother and like see if we can beat these levels. But Ocarina of Time was the first game that I just totally fell in love with and like really valued as like a story and like a world that I just got completely invested in. That kind of thing.
Sure.
Just gonna empty the
I can
water.
see that. I remember the first Zelda game that I played was the original Zelda.
Oh really? For then, yeah.
I don't think I actually beat it back then, though. I'm 57 years old.
Oh yeah, that's right. Reeves looks really young for his age.
I'm pretty sure I didn't beat it back then. I remember, like, because I didn't even own it. Like, my buddy owned it. And I played it at his house a ton.
Oh, okay. I've never played the original. I've never beaten the original Zelda. Let me rephrase
You should go back
that.
and play it. and
Watch
beat
our
it. It's
Super
actually,
Replay?
you could go back and watch our Super Replay, or you could go back and like just watch a walkthrough to get like where do I go next.
I've actually considered
make it
doing
actually
that.
faster.
Like I think I have it on my 3DS. Actually, would probably be a good way to play it, and just do it with a walkthrough.
Yeah,
So
mostly
I
you
can-
just need a little bit of help. Like, okay,
Yeah.
where's the next dungeon?
Yeah.
Because that can get kind of grueling if you don't know where to go next.
Yeah.
Although it was a lot of fun to explore when that was like the only game you had.
Hey, Midna. Midna is my favorite companion of all the like Navi and Tattle and the little guy on the hat from Minish Cap. He was pretty cool too. But Midna's
cool.
Midna's my favorite, I think.
What was the one from Skyward Sword?
What was her name in Skyward Sword? She was Fee. Yeah,
Fee.
Fee was just she. I think she would have been. I think
Awesome
Fee
face.
would have been great if she wasn't so obnoxious. Like she was kind of stoic and didn't really have a whole lot of personality. I think that's why I like Midna so much, is because she
She's
just
like,
has.
there's a 97.6% chance that this is the hook shot. Or something.
Yeah, Fee was just kind of bland. But that was by design. Like she was supposed to be sort of a robot. But Midna just like will give you crap and like is silly sometimes, and I just like her a lot. I like her design too. Just so weird. She's got that like permanent mask on her head and stuff. And then spoiler. Then in the end, she changes, and I'm surprised to see that.
Oh my god! Oh, Kyle, you blew it. You missed that jump.
See, look at this. Look at that personality coming through.
That
what are you
personality.
doing?
Her tooth really bugs me. Also, the
I
fact
like it.
that
I think it's cute.
she only has like the one eye, or she has like some kind of rock eye. I don't know.
I like it though. It's so
Something about it
cool, man.
bugged me.
You just
Question
don't like
from the
that?
chat. Do you guys know if they changed any of the audio for the game, or did they keep them all original?
I don't think any of the audio has changed. No.
Link sounds like an 80-year-old man. That's the only real difference. He's like a grizzled war vet who just says, "I'm getting too old for this,"
just constantly
all the time.
getting too old for this stuff.
The one, or at least two characters, I guess I didn't like from this game at all, were those stupid little bird things that follow you into the dungeons.
Oh, but there's again, they're so
I
weird.
hated how weird they were.
Oh, I love how weird they are.
I guess no, that wouldn't have bothered me. What bothered me was that they, like, were allegedly the creators of Hyrule or some weird thing like that, because they lived in that sky city.
You wanted them to be more like
Majestic. Yeah, exactly.
No,
I mean, come
like
on.
it. I'm a fan.
I can't be alone there.
Oh yeah, I'm curious to see what the chat says, but I always like them. I thought they
I
were
don't
very-
even remember what you're talking about, Wade.
That's the last dungeon.
They
You
kind of
go
look
to the
like
sky.
like half chicken, half humans. Like they're like nude, sort of. It's weird.
When you go to the last dungeon,
Well-
they give you a second hook shot. I really wanted it to be wings. How cool would that be?
Oh, are those the birds you were talking about?
Yep.
We'll probably get there, so you'll probably see him, Reeves.
Yeah.
We'll probably get to the last
Right at
dungeon.
the-
This
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
like a 70-hour game. I think I actually ended up putting about 70 hours into my first playthrough. The only thing I never did was get all the pose. Like where the ghosts that are just kind of floating around everywhere.
That took a long time.
And that one, and the other thing about that was that like there wasn't a lot of indication of like, oh, you need to get to this. You haven't gotten them all in this area. Why don't you go here? But that is something that I know has changed for this version. Is that there's an item you can get that helps you find pose.
they show you where you can go. and
Yeah,
whatnot.
or like gives you a sensor. You know.
A few people are asking how long we're going to stream for. We'll stream for about 2 hours.
Yep,
We're gonna
2 hours.
quit around 5 o'clock Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
The port jumper from YouTube asks, why does this game always look hazy? I think that this specific area looks hazy because of the Twilight.
Well, this is the Twilight Realm. Is that right? I'm trying to remember exactly.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So once you liberate areas of the world from Twilight, they tend to clear up a bit.
Yeah.
I know that the Twilight Realm looked really, really hard to see on the Wii version.
Yeah, I do appreciate that it was kind of hazy and dreamy. You know.
Right.
One thing that I hope is coming through on the stream, because I know you guys probably aren't getting like the full resolution. Are they, Wade? I don't know. Like,
I think at best it's going to be 720,
Okay.
and it's not going to be 60
but
frames
it
either.
still looks way better than the Wii version. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing that I never noticed before. Like a little small example is like you can bait your fishing hook, and you can actually see the bait on the hook now.
Wow.
Like that's kind of like I'm sure that was always there, but you probably just couldn't tell. You know. So like little things like that are really popping out, which is nice. You can see a lot more of the wild animals and squirrels and stuff walking around.
Your eyes used to be a lot worse too, Kyle.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You got new eyes.
Chat
you
wants
still wear
to-
glasses.
Uh,
It's weird.
Andrew from YouTube wants to know are there any elements from this game that you guys want in the new Zelda?
I love the tone of this game. It's a kind of a weird thing to say I would want to bring forward, but I really sort of like how it's a little gothic, a little dark, you know?
Yeah.
I like that aspect. I wish the open world felt less populated to me.
Just more
than,
spread,
like
kind of.
Ocarina. I felt like Ocarina. It's probably looking through nostalgia lens a little bit there, but
Yeah.
I get that especially because the Hyrule Castle town feels a little empty to me, despite it being bustling with people, because you can't talk to most of them.
Are you talking about in this?
Yeah. You can't talk
Yeah.
to most of the people in the castle town.
Yeah, there's more NPCs, but you don't interact with them, right?
It's almost kind of a Dark Souls-y vibe.
Yeah, it
which
really
is
is,
a weird-
especially up here on the roofs. I never
Right.
thought about that. Yeah.
It's a weird way to think. But Dark Souls was heavily inspired by the Zelda. A lot of people don't know
Hey man, I
that
could see it.
fact
Honestly.
I just made up, which could be true. I don't know. You don't know.
Let's see. Chat wants to know, can you use the Wii U Pro pad,
Yes.
or do you need to play with the Wii U gamepad?
You can play with the Pro. I actually don't mind. I've never minded the gamepad. I like having the map and everything down there. That's nice. But you can use the Pro controller if you want.
But I agree, Kyle. I like the tone a lot, especially their rendition of Zora's. I think how they did Zora's in this game was brilliant, because
They're kind of armored, aren't they?
in Ocarina of Time, and for most of Zelda, they are a little cartoony, but in this one, it's like they have that cartoony facade, that helmet and that armor,
Yeah.
but then underneath, and it's funny because the first time you see them in the game, they have that armor on, and you think they are these really weird humanoid fish creatures, but then they take off the helmet, and they're actually kind of...
Can you just shove
They have
that
a normal
box over,
face.
Kyle?
Oh, can I just push it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Have you played Zelda?
This is Zelda
before?
101.
Yeah, sorry about that. It was embarrassing. I was trying to break it. Get on. I'm glad we should be able to meet Zelda. That'll be cool.
Andrew from YouTube is bringing up that he really likes the carefree nature and tone of Wind Waker. He hoped the new games follows that.
I did really like just the visuals and tone of Wind Waker a lot. Again, that sort of had a similar... Like, I felt like the world wasn't as populated because it was so
spread
out. And I liked some of that. Like, I liked some of the open sea, like, oh, things are so far apart. But I wish there was, like, a larger hub city. 'Cause
Sure.
the hub city there is an okay size, but it's
Yeah.
still not huge.
I think Windfall was a really cool hub city, but yeah, I would have liked to have been just a little bit bigger.
Right.
I love the sound in this section. It's so weird and creepy.
That I do love the Twilight Realm. It's so
Weirdly
bizarre.
mechanical,
Yeah.
sci-fi kind of elements to
I
it.
think I could be wrong about this. Hopefully the chat will correct me, but I think it's not Koji Kondo, I don't think, did all the music for this. I think it was mostly the woman who did the music for Ico, actually. And
Oh, really?
I could be wrong about that. I hope that... Bring it up if I'm wrong in the chat. There's obviously still a lot of Koji Kondo themes and stuff in here, but I think like all the themes for like the Twilight Realm and stuff, I think that's all... I don't remember her name, but the woman who did the music for Ico. Like,
yes,
I think...
somebody's saying I get Ico vibes from this.
Okay, because I think Nintendo was like, yeah, we're stealing you from them.
And even just in the geography and background, just the art style kind of reminds me a little bit of Ico.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also the music.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I love being up here on the roofs. See, I really am getting kind of a Dark Souls vibe. I know you were like kind of kidding, but... Or like Bloodborne with like the big towers and stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, Kyle, no!
Man. Get up there, Link.
And this castle is enormous compared to the other games.
Yeah.
So
you
does
don't really
he
see all of it.
have that chain on his foot the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I think that's something I never realized when I played this through the first time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Again, chat should let us know, but I'm pretty sure you wear that. Because I think even the Amiibo
Yeah.
has the,
I mean,
the chain on him.
I played most of this game with my eyes closed
Oh.
the first time.
Yeah, that's a kind of a weird choice, but you definitely got you got a different experience than most people, which is
Very different.
yeah. I think this is Zelda.
But this game's coming out pretty soon. Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Is this? Yeah, I remember.
Oh, who's that?
Probably nobody.
Who's that lady?
Who's that lady?
Sophisticated mama, cause it's ladies' night,
What's that, Wade?
feelings right.
Oh.
Can't hear you, Wade.
Someone get out the saxophone.
So it's slowly backing away from the mic to play saxophone.
I don't want to ruin the tension of this moment.
Let's see. I remember being surprised that we meet Zelda so early in the game. Maybe I shouldn't have been, but I didn't think we'd even see her till like halfway through.
For a long time, I was convinced that Midna was going to secretly be Zelda.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
that's
she's
fair.
got to be Zelda, right? But, like, just transformed or something.
They weren't going to pull a Wind Waker on you.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Midna is Zelda and Wind Waker.
That was really confusing considering Wind Waker came out years before Twilight Princess.
Yeah. Is she not blonde in this one?
Actually, she's like
Yeah, she's like a brunette.
yeah.
Or darker blonde. I don't know. Dirty blonde? Dishwater blonde?
Is that a thing? Dishwater blonde?
It is.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think this is my favorite design for Link. I know we're not looking at Link right now, but this version, the Link that goes, I think it might have been the first time he had chainmail on.
Yeah. This is, I think, the definitive version as of yet. Like, Smash Brothers has Twilight Princess Link.
He's my favorite Link, and I like Zelda a lot in this game, but my favorite Zelda is Skyward Sword Zelda. I like her design in Skyward Sword a lot. But she
Yeah.
looks great in this one, too. I like her
What's
design
weird,
here.
though, is, you almost feel, at least for me, I felt disconnected from Zelda because you attached to Midna so strongly in this game.
Yeah. Zelda's got her own stuff to take
So at the
care of.
end, when you're fighting alongside Zelda, it didn't feel as strong as it did in Wind Waker when you were.
Yeah.
Sure. I also kind of expected Zelda to turn into Sheik at some point in the game. I just
Wow.
figured...
Oh, this is cool.
I think that supposedly they did have a Twilight Princess design for Sheik.
Did they really?
And that's the version that you see in like Twilight Princess is like that unused Sheik design. But I think they ended up not going in that direction.
I just kind of thought, oh, they introduced this concept in Ocarina, so they're going to go back to it. But I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah. See, this game, Zelda's always been fantasy, always been medieval fantasy, but this is like, you get a much more of a dark fantasy sort of tone from this
Right.
game, you know?
This is probably my favorite introduction of a villain in a Zelda game so far.
Is this? Oh, it's Zant, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
so cool.
I do love Zant a lot in terms of just his boss fight at the end of the game is so good. And again,
Some people were saying he's a pushover.
I don't remember. I remember him giving me a decently hard time.
I don't really remember the fight at all. I
He-
think it looks
you
really
jump
cool.
between, he will suck you. You go to different areas, and he's just a lunatic. There he is.
I would have done it a little differently at the end. I think it just kind of switched very quickly to the other villain, but
Yeah.
uh,
The other villain.
But I like this. I
Be
think
talking about.
the first 2/3 of the game, Zant is brilliant. I think.
Actually, here's a question for the chat. We can go into spoilers, right? I mean, this game's what?
Why
How
do they
old
keep
is this
focusing
game?
on her
I
chest?
guess. Yeah.
Because they're probably because of her, her. She's wearing like a symbol or something. Huh?
Guess,
A crest?
I don't-
People are asking about Zant's
Steve's zooming
face.
in.
Yeah.
Oh.
He does have a face under that mask. We see it later on in the game.
Are these?
Are those tongues or are they horns? Or are they like musical instruments?
You know those like those things you have at parties that you blow into and they
Yeah,
unroll?
like 4th of July.
Yeah, it's those. What was that? Can you do that again? Thank you. Guys look like Final Fantasy characters.
Oh, someone from the Twitch chat never finished the game. Didn't know that Zant had a face underneath.
Yes, the antagonist of the game has a face. I'm sorry to ruin that for you. This music actually reminds me of
Zant.
Silent Hill 2.
What is Z?
Z.
Is it like zebra ant? Part zebra, part ant.
Yeah, that's what they were going for. And it's pronounced zebra. Come on.
Zebra ant.
I think it's a Trevor Noah joke saying that we don't pronounce it Debra, we pronounce it Deborah. Why would we call it zebra, not zebra?
I had an aunt named Zebra.
Oh, you have an aunt named Debra?
Debra.
But I remain its princess.
You think we'll get?
She, oh my gosh, she is brunette.
Oh
You're
my
right.
gosh.
I am Zelda. So you don't like that tooth?
Kind of bugs me. I don't know why.
You need to get over that.
Also the eye thing.
Reeves, you need to get over that.
I'm a toothist.
Is perpetual Twilight really all that bad?
Yeah. It's the best time of the day.
Chat says.
You're always off work.
Chat. Twitch
Ready
chat
for a
says
drink?
Ganon was fun to fight with a fishing pole.
You can do that?
I guess.
I don't remember that. Maybe that's one of those like secrets, like you can beat him with a fishing pole. But I do, what they've shown of the new Zelda does look, colorful and bright. But I hope they don't mind venturing into sort of strange, dark territory too. There's opportunity to kind of have both. I think in a Zelda game. Must leave here quickly.
All right. Isn't it weird though that there was a Zelda game where he turns into a wolf? Isn't
Yeah.
that a little weird?
Yeah, like that he has such a strong transformation.
I had a friend who was convinced that like, oh well, in future Zelda games he's just gonna always turn into a wolf. Like that's gonna be one of his main powers now.
Yeah. I mean, that's not
Joke's on you.
guy. That's not a totally unfair assumption because like most things that are like core elements of Zelda do move forward, like
Right.
items and stuff like that.
He was also convinced that the water pack would always keep coming back in like Mario games. Like after Mario
Oh,
Sunshine,
really?
he's like, well, now Mario's always gonna have this weird water pack. I'm like, I don't think so.
Who is this guy?
His name's Ben Reeves.
I guess Ganon's AI broke when you used the fishing pole.
Oh, really?
Pro tip.
Weird. I bet they fixed it now, though.
How would it? Do you have any idea how that works? Like he would just freeze and he'd be like,
You like chase after the bait.
like a cat.
He just adopts that cat animation.
Oh, I love the dark cinematics in this game. They were so freaking good.
Without the characters without pupils and stuff.
Or like just how cinematic the cutscenes were compared to other Zelda games. My favorite
my
was
servant.
when you have the kids hiding in the village and the raiders come, like in the slow motion shot where they're riding into town.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that. What do you guys think of the character, the human designs? Because like while I was playing it upstairs, Ben Hansen was just looking over my shoulder and just laughing hysterically.
Really?
He is not a fan of the design of the humans.
That sounds about right.
They
Yeah.
just look weird. to
Yeah,
him.
which I could see. Their faces are kind of like some of them have really weird faces.
Yeah.
But I like them overall. I like that everything's just like a little off.
I think the dreads that Wolf Link has is a little weird.
Okay, you haven't transformed back. Okay.
Also, I think Hanson looks a little weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Not into that whole handsome face thing.
and do that whole handsome face.
Yeah.
Yeah, who does that?
Gross.
Disgusting. What's the chat saying, Reeves?
So,
Von Snuggles says, Reeves, that's because Shigeru Miyamoto had dreams of growing up and turning into a wolf and running through the forest. He's been wanting to do something with it since Link to the Past.
That's true.
Interesting. Well, he finally got his wish. What if he had had dreams of turning into a mermaid? This would be a very different game.
Yeah. That could be the next Zelda.
Maybe. He did. There's always that story like, well, he started gardening, so then he came up with Pikmin, or like, oh, they got a family dog, and so then they're working on Nintendogs.
Yeah, they don't
Like things about his personal life always like bleed over into new games.
They are actually like they're careful. Like they don't let him do interviews about his hobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Ayut says, Kyle, you're a real American hero.
Thank you. Don't know why I deserve that, but I appreciate it.
Mega Pro says, Wind Waker had the best faces.
Okay, so we got some fans there. I like them too. I think they're really interesting and memorable. Every character is very distinct. So we gotta find a sword and a shield.
Wind Waker was good because they were cartoony and
yeah,
fun looking.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't bad. I think Twilight Princess is like I remember the faces of the characters more than I do in Wind Waker. I think. I guess if we had some way to test that.
I have Zelda face blindness.
Oh, everyone just looks the same.
Yeah.
I love how much ass you kick as a wolf. So good.
So I need to find a sword and a shield, and I think that's when I can turn back human.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
wolf transformation thing is so cool. Like, it's the closest thing that Link has, I think, to being a druid in these games.
A druid.
Yeah,
a
just like
druid.
taking a beast form. And
Like being a magician. Okay, let's see. What does Midna have for me?
You're kind of a
Look for a
wolf for
sword
a
and
long time in this
shield.
game, actually,
Oh.
aren't you?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. This game takes a really long time to get going.
I mean, we started 2 hours in.
Yeah.
you said, right?
Yeah. So like.
So this is like 2 hours into the game, and we still haven't even gotten to the first dungeon.
Yeah. They kill the village children. What? But I know you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like the trees of Ordon.
Well, it's a good thing
Try
you didn't
talking
shower.
to the animals. Boop. And I'm out of here.
Von Snuggle says, Wade should probably point out that I made that up.
The wolf thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about like I was a little incredulous, but I didn't want to question our readers. I mean, but he did, there is the story that he did play outside and explore caves as a child, and that's sort of what it helped inspire Zelda. So I think one of these houses has a shield in it. I remember seeing it earlier.
Oh, this part's so cool. You have to like sneak around and not be caught by the villagers.
See, I don't know if I agree with you, Wade. I wish I kind of could just be Link, head to the first dungeon.
And just follow formula? Come on.
I
mix it up a little.
was playing with my daughter last night, and we walked into this house, and she just went, "Oh, I'll take this one." Like she was like, "Yeah, this is Link's house now."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's like, well, here we are.
Yeah.
Wait, what's written on the wall there? Did she draw that after
no,
she took claim of the house?
my daughter did not draw that, but I had
That's
to.
you and your wife,
I had to.
her, and your imaginary second child.
Yeah, and I somehow put it in the game because I'm a programmer.
Maybe it's me. Did she draw me?
Yeah, it could be you. She talks about you all the time.
Hey, Ben, can you poke Kyle just to prove he's real and not a green screen effect?
Oh my gosh, Kyle.
Oh gosh. Oh, the jig is up. I work from home.
Kyle's actually a hologram.
Yeah, have been since day one.
Kylegram.
Let's see. And chat, feel free to tell me what to do. 'Cause
Magician.
I'm pretty sure what I have to do is go into one of these houses to find a shield and a sword.
Magician, question mark. That's the worst title for someone who uses magic, Kyle.
What?
The port jumper. I
Hey,
don't quite understand that.
not so loud. Listen. Listen. I can't do it. Oh, could you even read that on the Wii? Probably not. I came to it as we discussed. Can I go in the grass? So that shield is still in your house, right? Yeah. Should be in our storage.
Oh.
Good. Go grab it as quick as you can.
Does the wolf use the shield in this game?
Well, Midna needs
Show up
it, I
on
guess.
his back? Is that what happens?
No, I don't think so.
And then he takes the sword in his teeth.
Something like that. Is that kind of how Okami works a little bit? Do you have like a sword in your teeth?
That's a good question. I don't remember how that worked.
Oh,
So what if you fought Okami? Who do you think would win?
Well, that's a good question. I think Okami would win.
Because she was
Actually,
like a god,
she
right?
is a
was
god.
Like a goddess.
Yeah, that helps.
That probably helps. Okay, what if Wolflink fought D-Dog?
Wolflink would win there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. D-Dog's sneaky. He's got a little knife. He carries a knife around.
Oh, that's true. And he can actually incapacitate people.
Right. And he's adorable.
We should jump up there, but from where? Okay, let's see. So we got to get in the house. Making progress.
I
here.
would love to have Link as a pet.
Have Link as a pet? Or like Wolf?
Yeah, human Link, not the Wolflink.
And take this. Give me a sword.
And by pet, I mean slave.
Oh, Ben Reeves. We should start a weekly show called Oh, Ben Reeves. Hey, come on.
Is that the bird you were talking about earlier?
Can I talk to it?
Hey, bird!
Bird, don't be doing that. Can I awkwardly climb this?
Hey, bird!
These vines. Can't you climb vines as a dog, I thought?
Is that Larry Bird?
No, that's not the famous basketball player, Larry Bird. Hey, that guy up there, don't just ignore him. Do something. Okay, what do I do? Am I going to die? Can I climb up here, maybe? Oh, hey.
Kyle, some people are asking if Shenmue 2 Chronicles is going to happen.
No, probably. That's the plan. No, we don't have like a schedule or anything, but we'll get back to Shenmue someday. Don't worry.
Aberizo says, by the way, Kyle, the Shinmei playthrough was wonderful.
Hey, you're welcome. I enjoyed playing that game. Oop, just taking a little bath.
Yeah.
Can't. All right,
do
so
more of that kind of stuff. We need to do another Chronicles.
Yeah,
we should do Chronicles, Kyle.
We should. The Ben Reeves. Yeah, we called Oh Ben Reeves.
Oh, you can talk to cats. That's right.
I did. I was just talking.
What
to
did they?
Kat.
What did they
Yeah,
say?
I know. I was looking.
Oh.
Kyle, was it Skyward Sword that introduced the mechanic where you sit down and regain health?
I think there are chairs in Twilight Princess. I think this is actually a Twilight Princess thing.
Can you sit down now and heal?
I'm
Because that's annoying.
Yeah, I could eat some pumpkins.
Wasn't there a prompt back by that door to climb up with Midna?
Was there? Okay, let me look. That's what I thought there was.
There was. I think you walked right past it.
I just walked right past
Yeah.
it. Okay. I want some health though. What do you got for me, chicken? Huh?
Kyle, if we were going to play a game together, what would you want to play?
You and me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple games that you and I have discussed that we really love. That I can't think of. Like that you and I specifically really appreciate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any in mind?
Russian roulette.
There you go.
Okay. Russian roulette.
Yeah, go back to the rock outcrop in front of the purple house.
What?
Use it to jump on the purple roofed house.
Okay. Wade's just pulling that from memory. Did not do a.
Did not read the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so what is it? I need to get on the roof here?
Talk to that cat.
Yep, there you go. Oh,
Oh,
you
there
missed
it is.
it.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Should be shield. All right. There we go. Come on, let's get up on the roof. So now I gotta sneak up on him. I hope he doesn't hear my rattling chain. Let's see here.
Oh, there you go. Now eat that bird. Is that what you're doing?
Bark!
Oh gosh!
Get outta
no!
here.
Ah!
And that's how he died. Whoa, what is this? I don't remember this at all.
Oh yeah, this is how you do music or something. Go up, down, up, down. Oh, it sounds just like a wolf owl.
Why did I do that?
You're calling a mate to you.
Okay.
There's gonna be a mini game here.
Oh, I can control the hawk even as
Yeah, that's your mate.
Wolf Link.
You're about to mate with that hawk.
I do not remember this sequence at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It was different when I played it without my eyes open.
You just heard a lot of rustling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, who's reading for this? for this burst?
Oh, we haven't really been reading.
Aren't you?
I'm not proud of it. Oh, that's
Are we
that's
actually gonna read
that's
this?
probably another reason why you thought they made it. She's like, I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes.
Wait, is that like an owl? You got to be like a wise old owl.
Oh, it's a
voice.
hawk.
Oh,
Your voice.
never mind.
It sounds just like a need.
a reed.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever. Just like the woods. That's why I flew down here. I'll tell you what, next time, call me when... Oh, gosh, I can't even read today.
You know, just
I've
we're
had
moving
like
on.
2 sodas and an energy drink.
So you should be on the
My
ball then.
eyes are so energized, they're vibrating.
Your eyes are so energized.
You look like a ghost, Kyle.
Okay, so this isn't the one I needed to get into. It's the other one. Is that right? Yeah, because that one. Okay, so that one. Okay, I see. All right, here we go. I got it.
Kyle's pro.
Oh,
There you go. That
Boo.
jump didn't seem realistic.
Hey guys, how do the controls feel on this version? Only ever played the Wii version and never tried the GameCube one.
I feel good. I mean, really, the moving Link around has always felt pretty good, and that hasn't changed. It's still the sort of same setup in that regard. And then, you know, you press a button to attack instead of swinging, which is
Eat that
nice.
squash.
Oh, I thought it was a pumpkin.
So
You think
all
it's
the
squash.
stuff drawn on the walls, I don't think I noticed that stuff before.
You probably couldn't see it. from the
Probably.
resolution.
Everyone's talking about Sean Connery's now voice the Hawk.
Oh, yeah?
Get that. Hey, come on. Why don't you hurry up and grab that shield? Oh, isn't that your job? Oh, do I have to hit against the wall, probably? There we go.
Oh, that's funny. People in both chats said something about that.
Yeah.
Well, you always try to pull out your
There it is.
you always try to pull out your Sean Connery impression all the time, you know. But maybe this is the place to do it.
That's true.
Oh, so I do have a shield on my back. I
We named the
remember that.
dog Sean Connery.
All right, then. Next to the sword. Hurry up and get one. Can I just go out the front door?
Like a civilized human being.
That'd be too easy.
That'd be the worst thing about being a dog, right? Couldn't use doors.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you really just not get that cue?
What? No, was it?
Get back
Midna-
up there, Kyle.
Well, I thought it was because like I need to. The queue gets you up there too, so that's why I thought it was. See,
Is this why people
Oh,
like
okay.
watching you play video games? Because you're terrible?
I swear I'm good at video games.
I saw
just like
some
to-
of that.
I just like to take my
on your
time.
stream.
So when are we gonna do our Russian roulette
I'm
chronicles?
looking for a man named Handy. Or was it Landy? Landy?
Landy.
The
Maybe I
Twitch stream
there.
was bringing
Oh,
up
here we go.
Okami. We did do
There
a
we go.
replay episode of that with
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh, you know what? Okami would be a good one to play through. That was a fun game.
Yeah, it's a little long, but it is a good game.
It is. I actually thought I was at the end of that game, and I was just like finishing like the first like dungeon part. I think I
Oh,
was
yeah,
only like
no.
a third of the way through it.
Everyone, yeah, because that game goes on way longer than you expect. For kind of, actually, I think that game's too long, honestly.
Ooh, good point here from YouTube chat. I heard they allow gyro controls for bow and arrows, so you guys need to do a speedrun your way through to the volcano temple outside the west version of Kakariko.
We'll do our best to speedrun our way through the game. I turned off motion controls pretty quickly.
I did love that western like shootout sequence.
So
I guess
there's-
I could turn them back on.
There's motion controls with the Wii U gamepad.
Yeah.
How's that work?
It's like you can kind of go. I'll turn them on when we get back into a human.
Sounds terrible.
There should be, I think the sword's in here. Although it seemed to be telling me to go this way.
Von Snuggles has a very important question. Who is the best and worst video game players in the office?
I don't know. I'm not great.
I think it depends on the game.
yeah.
Everyone has their specialities.
Dan Tack is probably the
Dantak's
best, honestly.
really good at almost everything.
Just everything just picks it up really fast.
Except love. And I don't know. Reiner's pretty
Reiner's
good
good.
at
Yeah.
everything. Tim was really good.
Who?
Kim? Is that what I
Oh,
said?
Kim.
I
Kim
don't know.
Wallace.
I might have
Okay.
stuttered. Yeah, who else? I don't know. I'm good at some. I feel like I'm really good at stuff that's not competitive. Like,
Yeah.
Like puzzle games and stuff.
I'm good at Mega Man X.
Okay, that woman's pregnant. You should eat her.
Jeez.
Well, you're a wolf,
He's got
right?
the sword.
Don't you just have that instinct?
Do I have to fight him?
No, you gotta like lure him away.
Oh, okay. Come here, man.
Come and get me.
I think.
I'm a tasty wolf.
I can go in his house.
I'm gonna go in your house and eat your cookies.
I thought they were saying there was like a sword, because he said there was like a sword in the mayor's house.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe there's a prompt that I'm missing around here.
I'll take swords for 500.
Just random Sean Connery impressions.
Yep.
That was an impression of a Sean Connery impression.
Oh, okay.
Chat thinks that you dig under the house.
Oh, I do go into their house.
I feel like, yeah, you gotta wait for him to walk out and then sneak up the side and then find a spot you can dig.
Yeah, I was in there earlier. See?
Oh, okay, and you didn't find anything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think there's a sword in here, though. I mean, maybe it's here
It might,
now.
yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is the mirrors.
I like his animation, like, coming up out of there.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, it is right there. Yeah, cool.
People saying they like the Devil Daggers test chamber. Were you on that one, Kyle?
No, I watched a little bit of it, though. It's like it was just a bunch of people competing for, like, a high score in this crazy hard game, right?
Yeah.
Wade?
Actually, it looked like a cool game. I didn't know too much about it.
I'm going to take you back to the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Oh, I thought you were taking me.
Reese Sloan says, I beat Twilight Princess like 20+ times.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Do you think they got all the pose and all the heart pieces?
Yeah, I wonder, did you get all the pose and heart pieces?
I got all the heart... What else? Bugs. That was the other thing. I got all the bugs, too. And all the heart pieces. Which is weird that you actually collect 5 heart pieces in this one instead of 4. Which is just doesn't feel right.
Kyle, some people say I missed Reeves play.
What is Reeves play?
What if we did another Reeves
I love
play,
Reeves play.
and it was starring Kyle Hilliard? And that's what it's
Reeves
called.
play,
The show was
colon,
called
Kyle Hilliard play
Starring
something.
Kyle Hilliard.
So Wade, I
and it's
believe
like you and me playing.
I believe Reeves play was before your time, and Reeves play
I think we only did 2 of them.
is where Reeves just does an episode of Replay by himself.
Yeah, basically. Dan Reichert was really pushing for it. I think once he left.
It's my favorite thing.
How
I
many
love
episodes did we do of those?
Just 2.
just
I
like
think.
2.
What
They're
What
great.
games did you play?
Oh, you played some classics.
I actually don't remember. That whole memory is just blocked.
It's funny because like
there was like some detective game, I think, right? Does anybody remember what games I even played?
yeah, I feel like one was a weird platformer. Wasn't there an unaired Reeves play?
Yeah, it was too hot for TV.
Reeves play Russian roulette.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
God, who was I? There was someone was telling me a story about people playing Russian roulette, but they did it with their video game consoles, like out in the field. So like you spin the gun, and then you
Oh my
aim
gosh,
at your
really?
console, and that's like how they play. Who was? I don't remember who that was. I don't know if that was just a made-up story or if it was like some rich. Oh, I remember who it was now. It was the new. Oh gosh, this comedian that I love, Hannibal Buress's new stand-up special, I think, is where he talks about that.
And he forgot to leave some of the chambers empty.
Or something. No, like they just play like you would normally play Russian roulette, as you do.
As I have done,
Except
yes.
you take your Xbox One or PlayStation 4 out into a field and you aim your gun at that instead. So there's still a level of fear, but you're not gonna kill yourself.
Oh, that's right. I played Silent Bomber. The Silent Bomber who bombs at midnight, I think. And then an X-Men game.
Oh, really? Okay. What's funny is like that's a big thing now. Is like Let's Players, like they play games by themselves. There's a lot like PewDiePie.
Yeah.
All he does is Reeves play.
That's pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
I really want to watch those
invented
episodes now.
Reeves play. I invented basically the Let's Play, right?
You should go check it. That's a good episode. Turns out when you sit down Reeves by himself in a room and he just has stream of consciousness conversations with himself, it's really entertaining. This is kind of like Okami. I forgot that there were like different animals. Isn't each dungeon like affiliated with an animal or something? Or did I make that up? Oh, brave you.
Well, for the first 3, there's these 3 guardian animals, and then after that,
okay.
it's different.
I am.
But I love the
4, Wade, not 3.
Damn it! Whatever. You get the idea.
I get it.
Big.
But I love the dungeon variety in this game. Like how the one dungeon is the one Yeti's mansion.
Yeah, I like that one because it is integrated so well into the environment. You don't even realize you're in a dungeon until you're like
Exactly.
halfway through. I remember one of my favorite magazine top 10 lists, which we didn't even think we could come up with 10 for, was surprise snowboarding. Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
And one of
yeah.
and
We
one of
actually
the
did
one of
on
the
that
entries was Twilight Princess because there's surprise snowboarding in the game on the way to the Yeti's dungeon.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. Do we have Sonic in there?
Sonic was in there, yeah. Final Fantasy 7.
7.
Yeah, we've done this list already.
Let's see if we can get to 10 though, Kyle.
That was like those are my favorite top 10 lists where we bring them up at issue meetings, and none of us believe we can find 10 entries, but then we do find 10 entries. Yeah.
That's really good.
So Reese from YouTube clarifies, no, each provenance is affiliated with an animal. That's right. And as
okay.
you liberate each animal, they cleanse light on the provenance.
Always
I'm
be
gonna open it
cleansing.
Somebody said Booger X99 says Okami is better than this game, right?
I prefer this game over Okami.
I think
but
Okami came out just before this, didn't it?
yes.
It was
Okami
like a year or two
was
before
late
this.
PlayStation 2. And then Twilight Princess was a Wii launch title, so which was a different generation.
Okami was really good though.
Yeah, I really like Okami a lot, but I mean, if they're really not. Well, actually, they are pretty comparable because they both kind of have dungeons and puzzles and
Okami basically was a Zelda style game.
Yeah, it's really great.
A wolf creature.
Which is on. You can get it in HD on PS3. Which, if you're gonna play that game,
If
it's
you
probably
haven't
the way
played
to do
it, you should.
Heron from YouTube says the ice temple in this game is a sad, abandoned, frozen mansion straight out of a scary movie. I guess I didn't think of it as the ice temple, but it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah,
It's like The Shining almost.
Yeah, I love that, and the Yeti just like lives there, like he just found it and it made it his home.
Yeah, him and his wife, and he gives you delicious soup.
Really? Man, I don't remember this game.
You don't remember
at
the
all.
soup? Oh, the soup is
No.
delicious.
Was
yeah,
it
like
really?
gives you extra strong hearts or something like that.
You remember the taste of the soup?
As you go
Tasted
through
like
the
a Wii
as you
remote.
go through the dungeon, you give him more ingredients for the soup.
Yeah, I love the idea. I also love the idea that the Yeti's there, like cooking, and you're just like fighting for your life as you're exploring his house, and
He's
he's
like
just,
in the next room with, or you're in the next room.
you're
with
just like a house
monsters.
guest. Yeah, that was a really cool. Yeah, that whole sequence is really cool. You guys, this is a good game. Big fan of this game.
really
I
That's
think
pretty
game.
good. We
I
should stream it.
I think we gave it a 10 actually. I think our
Yep.
review is 10 out of 10. I think
It
Ryan
was.
reviewed
A lot of people are saying Okami is better than this Zelda.
I got to agree that you're all wrong.
Subliminal Kitsch says bees. With a question
Bees?
mark. Actually, with a question mark.
Is that an Arrested Development reference?
Bees? I don't know.
Subliminal, yep, is correct. It's fish pumpkin potato soup.
Fish pumpkin potato soup. Sounds about right. I'm really excited about being a human, you guys. This is not the way to go. Hey, look! The Farron Woods that you know so well, they're now covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? Shit, yeah.
Some people are asking me, is there ever going to be another Replay Real Life?
I hope so.
That was kind of fun as well.
Yeah.
Did we do more than one?
No, I think we just did the one with basketball.
Reiner was saying how it almost killed Joe Juba.
That's true.
He
did trip and like skin his knee.
Yeah. We should do.
I'm all for things that cause Joe Juba harm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I kind of want to do bowling, replay bowling, and just go bowling.
And then we should maybe compare it
Guys,
to
look at Midna.
Wii
She's
bowling.
so stupid.
Oh, Midna.
What an idiot.
That's
Yeah.
not a mask.
Keep that on
The
your
funny
face.
thing is, she already has a
please.
helmet on. See, she's so adorable. Isn't she great? Oh God, she's my favorite.
Why don't you marry her, Kyle?
I'm already married.
You didn't name your kid after Midna. Did you think about it?
No, I don't think so.
Kyle's the one playing.
Yep. I've been playing. I started playing last night, so I figured I should play. Plus, I wanted to play.
Classic.
Plus, I didn't
Midna.
give Ben Reeves the option. Eehee.
I'm really excited to be a human, you guys, says Craig Oleg.
Me too. You spent a whole hour at this point as a wolf. As a wolf.
What do you think the worst part about being a wolf is?
No clothes. You can't have any fashion or anything.
Yeah.
Can't
You can't work in the mall.
can't work in the mall.
Your
Someone
family
says-
hates you. You're
Someone says,
terrified.
I wonder.
Your family hates
I wonder if the HD version will be better for speedrunning. I really want to watch a speedrun of Twilight Princess. I haven't.
You're
yet.
watching it, man.
Oh, here we
what
go.
are you talking about?
I don't know what the record is. I used to watch a lot of speedruns of Ocarina and Majora's Mask, which
Yeah.
are super fun to watch.
Twilight. Yeah, Twilight has a lot of stuff where you can zip to the midpoint of the game right from the beginning and stuff like that. Like get out to the desert.
Wind
before
Waker
you-
would be a ridiculous speedrun because of all the sailing.
Yeah, well, that one is probably improved by the HD version because you get the swift sail.
Yeah, that's true.
IH?
I will. You know what? Actually, this one there is one reason that this one will be better for just a small thing for speed running is that you can instantly switch between human mode and wolf mode without having to talk to Midna. Because usually you have to like enter a menu every time you want to change into a wolf link, but you don't have to do that in anymore. Get out of here, you dumb things. Don't I have to like? I have to get.
You've got to lock onto all three at once and then kill them all in one one move.
She's gonna explain that to me, I think, pretty soon. Because I don't even have any option to like do anything but the normal attack yet.
Oh yeah, you can't like hold down. What was it, like Z or something?
Yeah, she's gonna tell me right now. What's the holdup? Listen, let me help you out here. Just move like I tell you. Hold down B, and I'll expand the interface. Okay.
Oh, do it!
Boom, boom, boom. Did I get them all? Yeah.
I don't think that's a move I use that much.
You have to.
Do you?
Yeah. Right, Wade? You have to use that shadow move to like eliminate these
I think
sequences?
so, yeah. I've tried to do it without, and it's like impossible.
I don't know. Some people were asking if you were at the controls for the live stream, Wade. And you are.
From the other room.
From the other room. That's why you don't see him.
Yeah. You can probably come out and say hi, though. Please be careful. These woods have changed. The clouds of dusk cover this land. This drape of shadows is called twilight. And this
So
twilight,
poetic.
those who live in the light become as mere spirits. It is a place where the dark ones and evil creatures dwell.
I am a spirit of light.
Who are you doing now?
Blah.
Dracula?
Blue-eyed beast.
I don't know who this character
I
is.
don't know who it is. Oh, for my life.
So we got someone who wants to know.
Yeah, please cut off Ben Reeves' bizarre impression.
It's SZAIDH. I'm not sure how to say that, but he's
I'm gonna collect tears of light.
they're regular on our stream. I don't know if I asked this before, but for a person who has never played a Zelda game, what would you recommend for a beginner?
I like Twilight Princess a lot. I think this one's a fine one to start with.
This one's probably a good one to start with.
Skyward Sword might be a good one actually because it is so tutorial heavy. But you do have to replay a lot of sequences.
I don't think that's the best one to start at. I think Wind Waker, the new Wind Waker HD, is a really good one.
Yep, that's solid.
I think if you want old school Zelda, just go back to Link to the Past. I think that one still holds up.
That one holds up really well.
Yeah.
I think the HD remake of Ocarina of Time would be really good as well.
Link Between Worlds.
Yep. Yeah, the only one I would
another really
recommend
good one.
I wouldn't start with Majora's Mask. I would play Ocarina first.
Yeah,
It's
it's more of like a middle of the road Zelda. But like,
yeah.
Majora's Mask is middle
I
of
feel
road.
like I just feel like Majora's Mask in a lot of ways is like a Zelda game that appeals more to fans of the series in the long term. Like I think you get more out of it if you played a lot of Zelda games than you would if it was the first one you ever played.
yeah, I don't know. As we get more and more 3D Zelda games like this, and we get less and less top-down Zelda games, it's almost like this stark contrast. I don't know which one I would recommend playing over the other.
But Link Between Worlds is a really good one for sure.
They are sort of running out of Zeldas to HD eyes.
Yeah.
HD size. I kind of wonder if they're going to go back and do Ocarina, but like
just totally
update the graphics, like totally update it. You think they
doubt
would?
it.
Or is
No,
it too much work?
I don't think they would. I think they already did that. I think that the Ocarina of Time, like,
Kyle,
3DS
this is where you came from.
Well, it says there's like a gem here. Do I need to grab them like this? How do I do this, Midna? Find dark insects.
Insects?
Find the tears of light. Oh, okay, that's my problem. There we go. Okay, so there we go. I just had to use my senses.
Why did you need to do that?
Because I gotta collect the tears of light.
From those enemies you're killing?
Yeah, these little bugs. Man, and this still isn't we still haven't gotten to the first dungeon at this point. And we're like already out collecting things, you know.
Yeah, but you're getting close.
I know they did a 3D version of Ocarina, but I'm talking like it's sort of like Resident Evil remake style for Ocarina.
Well, what I'm saying is they started from scratch. Like they updated all the graphics for the 3DS one, you know. I mean, that is sort of the remake of Ocarina of Time.
It's not that updated though.
No.
Visually.
No, it's not.
I just want a hardcore.
Oh,
where
you're
Link-
saying like remake Ocarina, but with today's graphics.
Yeah, Link stabs people and cuts off their heads, and like
Gotcha.
fountains of blood go squirting into the sky.
Yeah.
E for everyone.
I had one of my brother's friends when we were growing up. We were talking about Zelda. He's like, "Oh, all I want is a Zelda where Link swears."
What?
And I'm like, "That's
Well-
all you want?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like a mature Zelda where he swears."
Like, well, first we gotta get a Link that talks.
And like,
Yeah.
that's your idea of like a mature Zelda? It's like,
No.
yeah, he's just like he lands. And he's like,
Kyle,
like,
that would-
says the F word. You
That
know?
would be great though. Like he doesn't talk normally, but only when he needs to swear in battle or something. Or like when he's falling off a really big cliff and he goes ah. Instead he goes shit.
I will
Yeah,
say,
he gets hit by a sword, and he's like, "Fuck."
I will say, I scoff at that, but when I remember beating Mega Man X3, and X says like "what the hell" or something like that, and I remember it just blew my mind, and I remember like going to run and grab my brother and be like, "Look at this, X is saying hell. This is crazy. I shouldn't even be playing this."
I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And that was like a year ago.
Yeah, that was last year. It really was like this weird, like it really affected me though.
Remember
Weird way.
Metal Gear Solid, the first one? He just said "damn" all the time. I just thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, "Damn."
Yeah, imagine that, but like Zelda. Right?
Huh.
Now you can kind of get it.
doing on here?
That's a pretty good Zelda. Or not Zelda.
Yeah, that's my Zelda impression.
Solid Snake. Sorry.
What do
Maybe
you-
later.
What do you guys think are the
Damn.
pros and cons of the possible future open world Zelda?
The pros and cons.
The possible, the new one that they're actually making.
The pros would be no loading.
Sure, your horse doesn't run into trees.
Yeah.
Yep, very important.
I don't know. I really they haven't said hardly anything about the new Zelda. It's hard to kind of even like get excited about certain mechanics or
Cons,
anything,
just getting alienated by family because you're spending so much time playing the game.
Do you have a key for me or something, bud?
Yeah, I feel like we just don't know enough about this game. That's why it's hard for me to believe it's still coming out this year,
Yeah.
because it just feels like we haven't seen that much of it.
And it's not like Nintendo. I mean, they can be secretive, but like when they have stuff to show, they're happy to show it. You know. Like right before Skyward Sword came out, they showed off like every freaking item in the
That's
game.
true.
You know.
Yeah.
That's true. The excessive swearing in the new Zelda will be a little over the top. According to Jolly Good, then.
Or is there? Can Midna jump over this maybe or something? You better fill the vessel of light with all the tears. There's no telling what will happen.
Kyle needs to dig under the gate with a key.
Oh, yep.
Dig under the gate.
That's
According to
right.
Subliminal
Ah.
Kitten.
No, to the left. See it?
Kite.
Oh,
we
I see.
go.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Subliminal Kite.
Oh, I see Subliminal Kitte's on all the time. Thank you, Subliminal Kitte. You know what? Actually, I think there was a bug right behind the gate that I skipped. Let me go back over there.
Why do you want to get those?
I gotta fill up the vessel of light to turn back into a human, I think. Yeah, see, there we go.
Reese Sloan
There we
from
go.
YouTube is on my side. Skyward Sword had good sword mechanics. I agree.
Yeah, I'd say functional, which is like not. It's just like they work, you know. But there were so many times that I swung that sword and it did not react the way it was supposed
You
to.
know what that means, though, Kyle? You need to be a better swordsman.
You're gonna tell me that 100% of the time it did what it was supposed to do. Wade?
1-to-1.
All right.
Sword movements. That's what they said.
That's what they said. That's right. That's what they said.
Did you have the upgrade?
You
Did
have
you
to
motion
have to,
plus?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, there was I had definitely had some cool moments where like the first fight with the bad guy where you kind of had to like rotate the sword and stuff like that was neat. But
I
just, like,
definitely had problems with it.
yeah.
Get those eyes. Can you just
They're pots. Game's not that well. I guess they're not that creepy.
That's true.
Let's see. I'll
Can
just-
you laser them with your
with my laser eyes?
dark attack? What is it? Your shadow attack?
Oh, maybe.
Shadow strike?
Shadow strike. Kind of. You spin around. Is there anything up here? Oh, I already got that. Apparently, one of the other changes in the game is the way you handle rupees if your wallet's full or something like that. 'Cause that was a problem I remember running into a lot. Whoa, I found like a hole. I didn't mean to do that. Where the hell am I? What's happening? Is this the entrance?
Some people are asking about Super Replay Showdown 2016.
Oh, it's happening. We were discussing it yesterday.
I'll say stay tuned.
Yeah. Have you picked your game, Reeves?
No, I have not.
I haven't either. I've raised my hand to say I want to participate, but I don't know what game I would like to fight for.
What are some good, actually, game suggestions for Super Replay Showdown?
Games
I'm
that
curious.
are not too long, that
Not
are
too long.
consistently entertaining.
That's the thing. We try to stick under, was it 25 hours? Or
Yeah,
actually
it's
less
reasonable.
Than that, right?
Yeah,
Try like 15 hours is probably ideal.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to play my hand, but I do like. I liked my pick a lot last year. I picked Breakdown for the Xbox, which I think is a good like replay candidate because it's like it's a strange game, but it has a lot of cool stuff in it too.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do that again. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh, what do we got here?
Somebody's saying Kingdom Hearts 2.5? Really?
Those
Isn't
games
that
are
long?
Those games are real long. You kind of forget
is
how
that
long
the
they are.
joke?
That's the
Oblivion?
joke. No, I bet our readers would love to see us play Kingdom Hearts.
All right, I
What's
think
happening here?
there's
Oh, here we go. There's
poison.
one over
you
here.
Can't walk in.
Get him.
Kyle, I think we have a good goal here for by the end of the stream. If we can
Get to
make
the
it
first
out
dungeon?
to, well, I was gonna say if we can make it out to Hyrule Field.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
You have to do the first dungeon first, don't you?
Yeah,
Ugh, I'm just gonna keep making noises.
we will guide you through the first dungeon.
All right.
All of us. together.
Beautiful Joe, somebody suggested. I don't
Oh,
think
that'd be
that's
kinda cool.
too short.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
Grim
interesting. That game's tough.
Fandangle. It's another one. Vice City is maybe not a bad choice. That's kind of long, isn't it?
I've never beaten Vice City.
Oh, yeah, maybe that should be your choice.
Here, I can do this. There we go. Hey.
Shadows of the Dam. That's not a bad choice.
Oh,
I
we
never
were talking.
finished that
Yeah,
one.
I was just talking about that game this morning. You know what? I might take that.
Really?
Yeah, I like that game a lot. I think that's Suda51's best game.
Really?
I think that might
Best
be.
game?
I think that might be his only good game.
Only good game.
Yeah.
That's a bold
Not to
statement,
be
Kyle.
controversial, but
Time Splitters is a good choice, too.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Those
Time Splitters is cool. I played 2 a lot. I never played 1.
What was Brandon's choice last year?
Beyond Good and Evil, because he won.
Wait, really? We're still just doing that?
We just finished that yesterday.
Well, it hasn't aired yet.
Oh, I think it did actually.
Really?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we just finished.
Wow, that
Beyond
took
Good
us
and
all
Evil.
year?
Yeah. Took us a while to start.
Shadow of the Colossus is
Get outta here.
not a bad choice, actually.
Oh yeah, that would work pretty well. I think that's a good length too. The thing is, like, we could do a Colossus per episode, which would be nice, you know.
Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. I wonder if Paper Mario is too long. Crimson Skies, that was a fun game.
I never played that. I know a lot of people love that. I never
Yeah,
played that
I
one.
liked it a fair amount. Cool Spot was like one of the games. It's weird to say, but it's one of the reasons I wanted a GameCube. Or not GameCube. It's the reason I wanted a GameCube. Because I love Cool Spot so much. And
Was
one
there
of my
a cool?
friends.
There's no way there was a Cool Spot game for GameCube. Was there?
No, but one of my friends put a Cool Spot sticker on his GameCube.
Oh,
And that's how
okay.
he convinced me to buy it, because I was just a freak.
By the way, this is the rest of the stream. I hope you guys know.
Steve T says, I still want a Secret of Mana Super Replay. I think that would be a great idea. Because that's a 3-person
Yeah.
game.
That's a good idea.
That's something we haven't really done. Is like a super replay with like a 2 or more co-op. You
Yeah.
know? That'd be interesting.
I think that'd be super fun.
Dragon Force for Sega Saturn actually is kind of a cool choice. That game was cool.
I've never played that game.
It was like a weird RTS strategy.
Oh, you know what'd be good for
game,
you, Reeves?
and I liked it.
That I know you're a fan of, is why I bring it up, is the Panzer Dragoon games.
Yeah.
Those are good, right?
Yeah, those are both
Kinda
good.
Star
I
Foxy.
wonder how long
You can play the RPG.
Panzer Dragoon Saga is. Because, man, I really like that game. I don't know if it's too long. Do you have to get them all at once? Because that guy just doesn't care.
Oh yeah,
Oh, so they just resurrect themselves?
yeah. That's the problem. Is like you.
Well, I don't know. You're not as good as I am.
Boom. It's also a really fast way to do it too. Get out of here! Enemies that kind of look like Predator, weirdly a little bit.
Yeah, with the dreads.
Yeah. Here we go. We're making progress. We almost got all the tiers. Oh, there's that. Can you see the parrot? I like this place. You can buy oil and heart juice. I think that's what it's called. And you can like pay for it there, but if you walk away without paying, a little parrot attacks you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because like I did it earlier, and I thought that I had paid. I thought you just automatically paid, you know, by selecting. But I learned the hard way that is not the case. You have to deposit some money.
Kyle.
So Kyle, this probably looks right to you, but it looks completely flipped to me. It's so weird.
Yeah. See, I don't have enough of a memory of the game to.
Yeah, it's interesting that you have that much of a memory, Wade.
Well, I just like coming up to this temple. It always curved to the right to me.
Sure.
And
Oh,
I just
okay.
remember that.
Yeah, it's just weird that you have a memory.
I wonder if
What?
I wonder if I go out into the field, if I'll sort of feel that way, you know, where it looks wrong.
Jack and Daxter's not a bad choice.
Oh, I like Jack. Yeah, I actually played that in the
These
last.
are
like,
all
2
good
years.
choices, guys.
You guys are good at selecting.
You guys are good at
replay games.
saying game names.
I think I'm with Zellastar here. I think Tak is going to choose Secret of Mana,
Yeah.
and if he wins, that'll be a fun one.
It's not a
Pretty
bad
good.
choice. Not a bad choice.
I don't know how long that game is though. That's the only kind of concern. But
Panzer Dragoon. If we did Panzer Dragoon, which Panzer Dragoon would people want to see?
I'd
1, 2, or Saga?
I would personally want to see the very first one. 'Cause I'm
Really?
not super familiar with that series. Yeah.
That one looks like.
That's
But-
kind of the reason I want to see it, because I bet it looks just like garbage today.
I remember me and my friend sitting down and playing the second one and being like, "Holy crap, this is amazing looking!"
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
being like, "This is so cool."
That was like early. That was like
Oh, it was
pre-PlayStation polygonal 3D
super
graphics.
early, yeah.
Do we even have a copy of Sagas? Do you know? Panzer Dragoon Sagas? Oh, is that what it's called? Sagas is the
Saga.
RPG, right? Okay, Saga.
Yeah, it's just it is. And
That's
there was
a very
Orda,
rare
which
game.
came out on the Xbox, which I remember kind of liking actually.
Then there was, what was the one? Crimson Dragon for Xbox One. That counts, right?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that game was not as great as I wanted it to be.
All right, so we got about 45 minutes. We can probably get to the first dungeon in 45
Yeah.
minutes, I think.
Tiny Dancer says, I always just stole the potions. That reminds me, in Link's Awakening, did you guys ever steal from the shopkeeper?
No, I don't think I ever did.
And he would call you...
Because I'm a good person.
He would call you thief? No. Well, what happened is you'd come back into the shop, he would kill you for stealing.
Oh, wait, on the Game Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I did do
And
that.
then
yeah.
it was just the most awful, like, shaming in any game I've seen. Whenever the game referenced your character, it called you thief.
Oh,
Instead of the
really?
game that you chose at the beginning.
Man, I
It
don't
was
think
so
That's
heartbreaking.
pretty great. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Could you undo it?
No!
Really?
It was stuck like that.
Oh, man.
Which game are you guys talking about?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening. Here we go.
Hey,
That's the coolest Link.
there it is.
The green tunic is your garb. Once belonged to the ancient hero chosen by the gods. His power is yours. His is the true power that slept within you.
Isn't this
Your
kind of
name's Link.
weird that he turned back to human and he's wearing different clothes now?
Well, they
Isn't
bestowed it upon him.
I know, but isn't it just a little weird?
Nope.
Like if it happened
Nope.
to you, you'd be like,
I'd say thanks for this outfit. No, it's very strange.
where's the rest of my clothes? Wait a minute.
What'd you do with my old
What
clothes?
did you guys? Were
Brave
you guys
Link.
looking when you put these clothes on? Like, how did they swap his clothes?
I don't know.
And what did they see?
Mm.
Did they take pictures?
They could. Well, I guess. Wait, there are actually. You can take photographs in this game, so they do have cameras.
Creepers. It's like one of those airport things. You go in.
Just like a passed out Link. They're just like shoving him through there, lifting his hands up.
What if you did go through the airport and you came out the other side and you're just suddenly wearing different clothes? How long would it take you to realize?
It would take me a while because like I am always in a hurry at the airport. I would be like, all right, let's go. Gotta get to my plane. And then like 2 hours into my flight, I'd probably be like, wait, this isn't the shirt I was wearing. I don't think.
I wonder if anybody's ever accidentally swapped shoes with somebody else while going through airport security.
I'm sure they have. It
Somebody
probably
ever
happens all the time.
written a short story about that?
That'd be a very short story.
And I swapped shoes with the guy. The end.
well.
All right, Kyle, let's see those
Chosen
speedrun
heroes.
skills.
All right. So he turns to beast. What a shame. I mean, maybe you'd rather just wander as a spirit like the rest of them, totally unaware of what is happening. Right? Okay. Well, good luck, Mr. Important Hero. See you later. Well, you're hanging out with me, right, Midna? I want to see. Can we look at him? I feel like I have a better, like, I can't really get very close. But you can see, like, the stitching on the top of his sleeves and on the top of his shirt now. I feel like I could never see that stuff on the Wii.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. So this is the first time I've had, like, a real sword.
Reese YouTube asks, what Link do you guys like the best?
Yeah, this is my favorite Link. I like adult. I like a Link from Twilight Princess a
I
lot.
like cufflinks.
Cufflinks?
I don't know. I really like Wind Waker's Link. I think this
Ooh, that was
Link's
fancy.
Yeah, I did. It did kind of bug
Man,
me how
probably up there.
50% of the time he'd put back his sword like that, and sometimes it's like, Link, you just killed one little tiny little thing. Don't showboat. He's like, yeah.
Boom. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see.
Do you control when he does that?
I guess if you put it away right after an enemy, I think he does it. Okay, so I need... So can I turn into a wolf? Let's see. Don't you think heading to the temple deeper than Fair and Wood sounds like a good idea? Okay, because this is it. Like, this is... We need to go through there.
Zadia. I don't even know how to say that. Says, why don't you guys do Rocket League tournaments?
Well, we should.
It'd be fun. And I don't think
Yeah,
it's a bad idea.
I would love to do that.
Honestly, we should do that. I think there's a lot of things that we could do that would be fun. Just managing our time well. So
Yeah, we're pretty bad procrastinators.
we're really good procrastinators,
That's true.
technically.
Oh, did you give me the key? Nice. That was easy enough.
All right, let's do it. Let's race. Let's go.
I actually, when I was like in junior high, I was like, what does the word procrastinator mean? And I was like, I'll look it up later. Like I procrastinated looking up procrastinator.
That's
That was
awesome.
perfect.
I'll look it up later. Well, you didn't have, smartphone or Google back then.
No.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to pull out a dictionary. Yeah, screw that. Look it up later.
There we go.
I had to go pull out my dictionary to look it up.
Better that. Wade liked that joke.
I gotta get the bleep button ready.
I was in junior high. I think I explained.
Sweet.
Jonathan.
Got a bottle. Guys, I got it. Wade.
Hey.
Wade!
Yes.
I got a bottle.
Okay.
Is that what Jonathan Blow used? while he was
Jonathan's asking,
developing The Witness?
is that guy wearing a diaper? I think he is.
Yeah, things are weird and
Is
or
he
dumb.
talking about Kyle?
Oh, I'm not wearing my diaper today.
No, you're not.
I'm just letting it flow.
Is that man in a diaper?
Oh, people can't see how many rupees that you have because
Oh,
you're
is it
covering,
slightly off?
No, you're covering up that part of the screen. But nope,
Yeah,
still
see?
can't. But he has 2 rupees right now.
That's I bought the
Kyle, what
bottle was
happened?
100. Nothing happened. Why are you yelling at me? Here we go. Screw you, bat. Screw you, other bat.
Remember when we live streamed Until Dawn?
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a
was
blast.
I didn't get to
More
finish
stuff
it though. I had to leave.
Kyle.
So I
Did you
never-
ever go finish the game?
I did go and finish the game, but I also went and watched the rest of the live stream because I
Oh,
wanted to see
did
what
you?
happened. Yeah.
So were you successful in your playthrough?
No, I like Emily. I think only 3 people survived my playthrough.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Womp womp.
remember talking to other people, and they're like, "Oh, this guy didn't survive, and this guy didn't survive my first time." Pretty much everybody in ours survived except for Emily, and that was like an intentional.
Yeah,
kill.
that was because the chat hated her. So
Um,
Reeves, you did pretty well.
Let me see. I want to actually. I know. Do you? Oh wait. Oh, it just told me it was something to do with the amiibo. Should we try that?
Let's try
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
Let's see. It's too bad I clicked through it. I didn't mean to.
Move the amiibo over to your left, Kyle, so I can see. There you go.
Oh, I can go to the Cave of Shadows. What do you guys think?
That
Should we
sounds
try it?
pretty
This is
good.
the new
Let's do
area.
it. Let's
Should
check
we
it
do
out.
Cool. So that's actually good to know. It looks like you can unlock the option to access the Cave of Shadows once you become human again. Like once you get your sword and your tunic and stuff, then you can go in there.
Yeah.
This is going to be a shit show, by the way, because like I don't have a lot of practice with the combat and stuff. And I think you can only play as a wolf. That's right. Should you wish to test yourself, complete the challenges ahead in wolf form. Okay, this is the first time I've touched this. So
Can you complete them in human form later?
no, you can only do wolf, I believe. Let's see, they're grouped here. Let's see.
Get him,
And-
Kyle.
oh, that's the other thing. I've only got 2 freaking hearts. Like I haven't like unlocked any other heart
Go,
pieces.
do it.
So it's not a good time to do it.
No, but I'm glad we're getting to see it though.
Now.
See how far I get. I'm not going to get very far, but that's okay. I think you get rewards and stuff for, making it, a certain amount of areas or whatever. Let's see.
Guys, do you have a favorite dungeon in the series?
that's a tough
That's a hard
question.
thing to say.
I do like Twilight Princess. I think has some really great dungeons. There's the one where you get the little item where you can you're basically like skateboarding almost, you know?
Oh yeah, the little dreidel-looking thing.
Yeah.
Wow, what are you doing? Go get
I'm
those
trying to
guys.
stay away. I'm like trying not to get too close.
I kind of want you to die.
Gotta bring them together.
Let's see, he's gonna wake them all up now. I also like the Sky Temple, like where you go way up in the sky. It's kind of reminiscent of Castle in the Sky, the Miyazaki movie, which is cool.
At the end of this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Reeves, what about you?
Oh, there's no health in here.
Yeah, I do remember the one where you have like both the hook shots. Is that the one you're talking
Yeah,
about? The sky
that
one?
one's
That one's
cool.
really cool. I really remember just the Deku tree from the first game. Oh, first game from Ocarina.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
As
that's a
being
sweet
fairly
one.
memorable for some reason.
This is all I got, guys.
Hey, you made it to the third round.
We were talking about the Yeti's house earlier. That's actually a really cool dungeon. This game has a lot of good dungeons.
The water dungeon from Ocarina.
Yeah, that one's tough.
That's the one everybody hated.
I decided to return to title. I don't want to try that again. I'm glad we got to look at it, but I have like no health in terms of like.
Yeah, no,
making
that's
my
cool.
way in
Okay, so
there.
now you're using the amiibo to get back to your game.
Yep. So
Alright.
like it jumps me right back in. I don't have to go through the menus or anything like that. It's just a nice little touch.
Look how she's like sitting on the wolf there. It's
She's
like
chilling.
sort of sexualized.
You're reading into it.
So you
too
just
much.
have to run up to the temple again, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't get very far. I didn't even get to the poison area or whatever you want to call it, the Twilight area. So.
Did you think when they got to the end of the game and she turned into that her real form that she was kind of sexy looking?
Yeah.
Is that why you like her, Kyle?
That's why I like her.
You're a pervert.
Hey, you brought it up.
People say they like, the Shadow Temple from Ocarina, the Arbiter's Grounds. That one's pretty cool. That was like
Arbiter's Grounds.
The Arbiter's Grounds is in the desert of this game. It's like an arena, like a coliseum almost.
Oh, that one's cool too. I really think Twilight Princess has some of the best dungeons, some of the most memorable dungeons.
I think, the Arbiter's Grounds is the one where you get that gear top thing, and you fight this really awesome skeleton. It's a really cool fight.
I
Yeah, 'cause
remember
spinning around the sides of the walls and
Yep,
stuff like that.
yep.
Skyward Sword had some really good boss fights.
Yeah, I remember fighting the octopus out on the ocean. That one was it was like the
Yes.
bow and arrow one.
I really like the pirate skeleton fight before that, though,
Yeah.
on the ship. For me, I think the Spirit Temple is one of my favorites in Ocarina.
Which one is that one?
This the last temple, Spirit Temple in the desert.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one's cool.
The big Egyptian goddess on the outside.
Where you're like rearranging all the lights and stuff like that.
I liked that temple a lot more so because of what it meant in scope of the game. Because the first 3 dungeons, like there's dungeons and there's temples in my mind. That's how they were differentiated. And like you beat the dungeons, and those are, to me, those are a little easier because you're Kid Link. You're still kind of getting the hang of things. And then when you are Adult Link and you start having to do temples, it's like, all right, now things are serious. You gotta put on your thinking cap and solve these puzzles. And the Spirit Temple to me was like, I don't know, like we're coming to the end of the journey, climactic kind of a temple. It was really cool.
So Heron321 says my favorite Zelda ripoff is Darksiders 1 and 2.
I do like Darksiders a lot. I prefer the first one over the second one.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't
Why do you think that is?
I don't love the loot implementation of Darksiders 2.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't really do much for me.
I didn't mind that. I liked it in theory.
I also liked that Darksiders was a little more linear, where Darksiders 2 had like a bigger world, but it just was like I felt a little more aimless on my way through it. Where Darksiders 1, I feel like I always had a better sense of exactly where I was going.
Yeah, and like why you were going
Yeah.
places. And,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that.
But I did like 2. I don't want to diminish my appreciation for 2. But weirdly, if you're like thinking of checking out Darksiders, I would check out 1 before 2. Although that being said, 2 is available on Xbox One and PS4, which is nice.
Okami, we already talked about a lot, is another good Zelda sort of riff.
I have a question for the chat because like there's a setting where like right now when I do my slingshot, it goes into third person, but there is an option to change it so it's first person. Was that an option in the GameCube one? Was that an option in the Wii one? I don't remember. Because I think in the Wii one, I think it was always just third person when it came to like, your sort of a bow and arrow and your slingshot.
Good question
Good
here.
question. I don't know.
Good question here from the YouTube chat. Jonathan, if the next Zelda is truly open world, is it possible to retain the typical Zelda formula of get X item, progress through Y area?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if it is, because if the first Zelda...
I like how we had totally opposing thoughts at the same time.
I think it's going to be difficult to retain that, because look at the first Zelda. I mean, you could go to a lot of areas from the get-go. It didn't matter what item you had. There were some areas you needed, like the raft and things to get through. But if like you knew the answer to the Lost Woods in the west right away, you could get through there, and
Yeah.
it wasn't so linear.
Yeah, I like that element to
Why
it.
do we need her lantern? Oh, she has. Oh,
All right, kill the monkey. Take the lantern.
Oh, I got ahead of her. And that was
Kyle, is this 60 or 30 frames per second?
I believe it's 60.
Okay.
I
We
could
are-
be wrong about that.
We are broadcasting at 30.
Yeah. I usually have a pretty good eye for that. I'm not certain. Pretty sure it's
Yeah.
60. Apologies if I'm wrong. It looks good, whatever it is.
It looks good.
Great in 30.
It's probably
so if it is
30.
30, it looks great.
So a person earlier was asking about who has the most amiibos. And
Brian
it's
Shea.
Probably. You think so?
Yeah.
I said Reiner in the chat.
I was gonna say Reiner's
Anytime, like Reiner constantly talks about the amiibos that he goes out and gets.
Yeah? I guess I didn't know he was much of a collector.
Brian's got a good number of them though too.
Kim likes him a lot too. Kim's got quite a few. How do I use my
Do
shield?
you mean Tim?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I didn't mean that. Let's see. Don't you think? Hey, yeah, I know. That's where I'm going.
Wouldn't it be right trigger?
That's what I thought. Oh, there we go. I guess it's just left trigger.
I don't trust that thing, Kyle. Don't go up there. Kyle, no.
It's fine. Oh, is this that that guy, that skeleton soldier who teaches you how to fight? You guys know what I'm talking. Do you remember this at all, Ben Reeves?
Yeah, I remember this one.
Okay, because if
I
this
vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
This
so-
is D-Horse.
There was a fan theory that this
Yes.
was the original Link from Ocarina of Time.
this is the Hero of Time from Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time.
Yep. Which I think is a super cool fan
That's
theory.
a fan theory, right?
Yeah, it's a
There's-
fan theory, but there's a lot of cool evidence to back it up, which is interesting.
Yeah.
What they use to back it up? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I do remember
us
being very
well.
convincing. Maybe the chat can
I like
tell us.
the
I'm sure they're aware
fan
of it.
theory that I think is it Majora's Mask? The theory that he's like dying.
I've talked to Onuma about that, and he sort of denied it. But there
Oh.
is the idea that it is like a sort of a limbo, you know.
Yeah, the chat's bringing this up. I'm sorry. It's actually canon that he's the Hero of Time.
Oh, it
Really?
is.
Because it came out in the book or
It's-
something?
Yeah. Let's see. It's in Hyrule Historia.
Cool.
So this is
There
the
we
hero
go.
from Skyward Sword then?
No, this is
No,
the
no.
hero from Ocarina.
Yeah. He's the Hero of Time.
Oh, okay. But the Skyward Sword guy was before that.
Yeah, but I don't think he's referred to as the hero of time.
Interesting. So when does he get that helmet?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
Ending blow. Enemies that are filled with energy. I gotta make sure I pay attention
canon,
to this.
Huh? Is that in that book that they released?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Hyrule
Hyrule,
Historia.
Hyrule
Get that
Historia.
book.
It's a really cool book.
It is. I
yeah.
got it for like $20 on Amazon.
I actually never finished it, but I started just reading it like a novel. It's really interesting that way. Just kind of getting through it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it like the phone book when I get it,
Where you just look up specific things you need and then never use it again.
and then try typing things into my phone.
And then just get frustrated and throw it away.
Brick Spree's asking, anyone remember Link's crossbow training? I never played that.
I actually did play that.
Yeah, I
think
played it.
I
Was it fun?
Review it.
It
was okay.
Yeah.
It was
It would be
fine.
good, like a roulette game. We should play sometime on
Yeah.
replay. It just, I was disappointed that it didn't really seem to have any sort of bearing on the rest of the game. The rest of Twilight Princess was just this like totally separate offshoot of mini games.
Somebody suggesting Earthbound, which isn't a bad choice.
Yeah, Earthbound's a little long. Okay, so I need. How do I do? Oh, finish. Okay, it's like a prompt.
What's the creepiest fan theory you can think of?
I mean, probably Majora's Mask. Or you mean just like fan theory in general about anything, any
Yeah.
media? I don't know. That's a big question. That was a pinpoint strike. Never overlook. Cool.
Have you guys thought about what you want the storyline for the new Zelda to be?
No, I don't. It's like one of those things that I'm totally happy to just kind of wait and just experience it without sort of making guesses or stabs about what it might be about, you know?
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about stories and what they could be.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's one thing that I think would be the coolest thing ever, and if the new Zelda ended with Link like getting older and then eventually being a hermit in a cave and then living alone for years and years, and then finally
Handing off a sword.
a boy wanders in and he says, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." How cool would that be? It'd be so
The
cool.
boy says
Don't
that?
get your hopes up. I
No,
don't know.
no. You as the old man.
You play as the old man.
who gives off the sword.
Do the graphics slowly get worse as the
Well,
Slowly
game
turns 8-bit.
progresses?
his vision gets worse over the years from living
Yeah.
in a cave.
That could be cool.
That is a cool idea, Wade. I don't
Thank
mean
you.
to dismiss it. But it's like I have no idea what the game is going to be about, so, you know.
I do like that idea. Wade. You should go write for Nintendo.
Thank you.
I was hoping I could.
I think it would be cool if you got to play as Zelda or something.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's obvious that you play as Link, everything they've showed. What? You know, knowing Nintendo, I mean, they could
What's
just...
that? They could totally swap it at
Yeah.
the end or something, and we've just like been seeing Link because that's been demos. But wouldn't that be kind of cool
Ah, son of a bitch.
if you did play Zelda for a good part of the game,
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I like that idea a lot.
or even a female Link? I know that there was a weird thing that
Linkle.
happened when they first announced the game where people thought Link was female.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and
Link's
he
always
kinda,
been
like,
a
teased.
pretty androgynous character, but he just looked just a little more feminine when I feel like when they first revealed it.
Well, and then was it Enuma that like had a weird quote too?
Yeah, he was like, "I never said that it was Link." Or
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like that.
which made you think like, what?
And then he quickly was like, "Okay, no, it is."
No, it is. That was a bad joke to make. It's like, well, okay.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, Jesse J from YouTube, Super Replay, You're in the Movies.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea.
Well,
just
we-
do a bunch of them.
We don't want to blow that wad early. We want to.
It's hard to super
Keep it
replay that
around.
because there's really no end. Don't you just?
Well, no,
I guess you could do all the movies. right?
that's what we would do. We would do all the movies.
I think that'd be better as like each one is its own video.
Yeah, we need to get you on one of those reviews. You'd be great at
So
that.
I reviewed that
Did you really?
with Brian Vore, and we made one video where we were basically just humping everything. And so super mature. I
I
wish
should-
we had saved that, but it was a pretty good video.
I should look up that review. Did you guys like it at the time? Because it doesn't work at all. Like, I would not blame you guys for giving that game a bad
not
review.
remember where we scored it.
Okay, yeah, that game should not get a high review, but it is fun to play.
I remember having fun, and yeah, I don't think I was kind to it though either.
Forest Temple. Okay, how are we doing on time here? So we got about half an hour. So let's see if we can get through this.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Does anyone, the chat, let me know if you want to, I can turn on the motion controls if you want, just to kind of see them. I don't personally like playing with them, but if you want to see them, I'm happy to turn them on.
I know that when playing the remake of Ocarina and Majora's Mask for the 3DS, I found it really helpful to use those gyroscopic controls to aim.
It does help with accuracy, but it's just like, it's just that sort of, you still have that moment of like, oh, well, I need to aim now. I'm still quicker with, even though I have better accuracy, I'm still quicker without the
Kyle,
motion
kill that
controls.
monkey.
She's fine.
It's pregnant. Eat it.
I'm gonna go and turn on the motion controls, regardless of what the chat says. Boom, bum, bum.
I'm Howard.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why can't we breed with monkeys?
I don't know. Why don't you do some research on that?
I need to have a whiteboard in here, and it's all the dumb things Ben Reeves says.
That's what I'm
That'd
saying.
be
We should,
pretty blank.
No!
we should have a show called Oh Ben Reeves. It's just, you know,
Why can't we breed with monkeys?
that's a. That kind of looks like the Deku symbol.
It does. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is the one where you get the boomerang.
Yeah.
The Gale boomerang.
Is this technically the dungeon?
Yep, we're in the dungeon. We
We're
got a
in
little-
it.
We got a little intro and stuff.
to the dungeon. I must have missed it. I was looking away.
Oh Ben Reeves.
The Ben drowned conspiracy. Was that a Zelda or no, a Pokemon thing?
The what?
No, it was Majora's Mask.
It was.
Yeah, it was on a creepypasta. It's
That
really
was the
good.
one where they found a copy that had said Ben on one of the?
No, it was a blank N64 cartridge that just said Majora's Mask written on it in like a Sharpie.
Right.
And this college student got it from like an old man's garage sale or something like that.
Yeah, that was a cool like story. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
it's not.
It was it was a creepy pasta.
It's totally just a.
But it came accompanied with you're gonna blow up.
Kyle, throw
I'm
that.
not. I was trying to hit
Okay.
the spider with it. Oh gosh.
Kyle,
now
get
you're
out of there!
gonna-
What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. I was trying to blow up the spider with it.
But yeah, there was really good footage to accompany the
Oh,
art,
really?
the
They
vlog.
like faked the
Yeah.
footage?
It was like very, very convincing footage from Majora's Mask. Like really well modded footage.
There we go. You just have to get behind it, right? Yeah. That's satisfying. I love doing that.
Well, yeah. So they found it, and there was a save file called Ben on there, and
Yep. And so he played that. No, at first he played it like normally, but he couldn't quite finish the game. And then he played the Ben file, and then things got super crazy.
I'll have to go back and read it. I remember Pokemon Black. Do you guys remember that one?
I remember hearing something about
That was like a creepypasta. Some guy found like an old cartridge of Pokemon Black, but it had like secret Pokemon on it, or like what was the ghost Pokemon? It was Ghastly.
Oh yeah. The Lavender Tower, right? Or the
yeah.
Pokemon Tower in Lavender. There was something there.
Man, whatever happened to like dead spirits in games? They don't do
moved
that
on.
anymore. Yeah.
All right, monkey, chill out. Oh, I guess I need the I must need the boomerang to get down that other chest, huh?
Yeah, I'm betting.
Whoa. A lot of people talking there.
Dungeon map.
Did someone just ask why we can't breed with monkeys?
Nope, that didn't happen.
Another person said, "This is a weird time to tune into the stream."
This is the best time to tune into the stream.
What was the Ronald Reagan comment from Ayut?
Were you doing a did we do a Ronald Reagan impression by accident?
I'm not a sheep. That's also not Ronald Reagan.
That's how to say. I don't think that's Ronald Reagan.
There's the monkey that keeps hitting his own butt.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, well, he killed that monkey.
That's right. Okay, so you gotta like free all the monkeys. Oh, there it is. You gotta free all the monkeys,
Glad I
and then
can
they
see that in high
then
definition.
they like make a big monkey swing.
Big old monkey swing. This is actually pretty smart design, I feel like, having this monkey kind of telling you where to go in the first dungeon. Might as well go back.
Make Kyle talk like Toad for the rest of the episode.
Not gonna do that.
Kyle, I think we're gonna need you to talk like that.
Wait, who are you
I don't
doing
know, I'm
now?
trying-
What voice is that?
I don't know. I like
That
it.
was like the creepy pedophile from the Lovely Bones.
I think I was trying to go for Ronald Reagan, but it turned into a creepy Ronald Reagan.
Can you do can you do walking?
Was Ronald Reagan Southern?
No.
my
Ben
name's
doesn't know what's going on.
Christopher Walken
Oh,
That's
God.
pretty good.
for Skittles? I don't know. Don't know.
Christopher Walken's always talking about those damn Skittles.
Can't get enough.
I
love
need
Zelda.
some Skittles. Can't do Christopher Walken.
Kyle, I came over to your house.
God, Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out of here!
The Hootie Owls. That's my favorite Christopher Walken is from that movie Envy with Ben Stiller and Jack
Kyle,
Black.
throw that.
He's talking about Hootie Owls.
Hootie
So
Owls.
he's like, it's a lovely cabin. You find the Hootie Owls out there.
Hootie Owls.
Oh, Ben Reeves. This is what the show will be about.
Just us doing a bunch of impressions.
Just you, mostly. I don't do any good ones.
Oh,
what are you doing?
No.
Can you do a monkey impression?
Nope.
What if we'd played like an old RPG, like Super Mario RPG or something, where they talk a lot, and just do weird impressions for
Ooh,
each
nice one.
character,
I like it.
like a different celebrity impression.
I'd have to work on a celebrity impression to do. 'Cause I don't think I have any celebrity impressions in my pocket.
I don't think I do either.
Oh, we have Sean Connery.
Well, yeah, of course. Maybe creepy Ronald Reagan could come back.
Creepy Ronald Reagan. Oh, replay staple. Creepy Ronald Reagan. So he's licking his lips.
It's great.
Great. Is this a compass? How about you give me something worthwhile?
Yeah, I know. No one likes the compass.
Stupid dungeon.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
I think it was a meme I saw the other day on Facebook, but there's nothing quite like having 2 keys in a Zelda dungeon. It's the best feeling. You need the
I
boomerang.
don't think I can do anything here
No.
yet, can I?
Not yet.
So what dungeon is this again?
The first dungeon.
Forest?
That's what it's called?
I think this is the equivalent of the forest.
Yeah, I think I don't know what it's called. I think it was something just
Slash
like
wind
the
dungeon.
forest.
I think, well, it's got the, the, like Kyle said, the Kokiri symbol there.
Do I need to take out this guy again? Let's see. Okay, no. Very generous with inventory in this game, which is nice. Like you get.
How many keys do you have?
Well, I have
Definitely
like
need
I have like 39. That's probably the boss key. I have like 39 slingshot ammunition. When usually I remember like I feel like in Ocarina you had to start with like 10 or something. Gotcha,
This
bro.
is why Zelda sucks these days, says Jacob Tapp.
I'd be curious to hear.
He says because it takes 2.5 hours to get to the first dungeon. I mean, I think that's specific to this game. It's not
I will say, like,
always the case.
playing it again, like it wasn't. I didn't find it too frustrating at the time. It was surprising, but it wasn't frustrating. And even now, I kind of appreciate the idea of like giving you a chance to see Link just being a farmhand, basically. Like there's some in sort of setting kind of the sort of beginning level.
Did it seem super boring? I don't remember necessarily being boring or anything. It took a while.
There was like I had
Kyle,
to.
do a barrel roll.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Kyle, I want you to go and get that monkey. Why is it on top of a totem pole?
You Lance, from YouTube, I agree that the dowsing rod parts of Skyward Sword were
Oh, I heard his butt.
Oh, I heard
Coulda-
its butt.
could have done without those.
Yeah, and it's also kind of like you start Zelda because I was playing with my daughter last night. She's playing it for the first time. She's and like I was like, well, I guess the first thing we're doing is like herding goats. You know, like it's not really a great way to introduce you to Twilight Princess, but that's how the game starts. You know.
Yeah. Would you prefer the the Ocarina way where it's like you start the game, get the sword, get the shield, and go?
Yeah, I kind of would like to just be in the first. Get like the first dungeon. I feel like should be where you do all your training and stuff. You know, like that. That can be a place where, you know.
Kyle, if these monkeys do something bad, how are you going to punish them? Would you spank them?
No, I was trying to
spank the monkey?
I knew that's what you were pushing me towards, Ben Reeves, so I wasn't going to go there.
Come on, Kyle. Grow up.
You tell me to grow up. All right, let's see.
Did we record a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 test chamber?
No, we didn't actually. But I wanted to.
Doing a Metroid game wouldn't be a bad idea.
We did Super Metroid.
We did Super Metroid. I think Metroid Prime's not a bad idea.
I almost one year picked Metroid Other M for mine, but I don't remember. Somebody said that was a bad idea. Like it was like
it's a
too
bad
long.
game.
But we love bad games. Like that's our thing, you know.
I guess that's true.
And I think that game is also the kind of bad that would be entertaining as well, you know.
I don't know. I mean, it's not.
And
It's not. It's not entertaining bad. I don't think.
you don't think so? I think the cutscenes are pretty entertaining bad.
I guess the.
I also will, and when we did our replay of it, I argued a little bit. I think Other M is not as bad as people make it out to be. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in that game. There's a lot of bad stuff in that game too, but there's a lot of good stuff that redeems it.
Zelda Star thinks we ain't gonna hit Hyrule Field. We got 15 minutes.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know.
How close are we to the end boss here?
Well, I mean, the first dungeon's usually pretty short.
Right.
But we're already kind of hitting. I'm like not certain of where I'm supposed to be going.
Drop that thing in the thing.
Yep.
There you go.
Why?
What's wrong, Ben Reeves?
How is there a plant that explodes? That's what I want to know. Just seems weird.
You were just now saying it seems weird for a Zelda game?
Well,
Yeah.
that archetype shows up all the time, you know. I need a heart. Isn't there another one of these creatures? Didn't I
Or
pass
is it a
one?
plant? It's like a spider.
I feel like I walked by one. There's one right
Yeah.
there. Can I get to it in time? Because I can't be toying with my health too much here.
Yeah, and then just run straight to the left there. Oh,
Oh, to the left?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Vane says, "Sigh, Kyle. It's painful watching you play games.
Really? I'm
Fun,
not doing that bad.
fun, but painful."
Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Tiny Dancer X99 says, "Other M is not funny bad."
Not funny bad? Other M is not funny bad.
That's what it
See, I don't have
says.
enough time to get
Yeah, that's
there,
okay.
Wayne.
Maybe just... Ah!
Oh, Oh, am I gonna die? Son of a
Room is
bitch.
garbage.
I thought I was gonna grab onto the edge. All right, maybe I should cut some grass here.
Zello Star says Metroid Other M. Heart?
So they don't think it would be entertaining to watch. They just
Doesn't
think
seem
it would
like it.
be bad. That game has some cool action though too.
I think you should play it with Andy Mack. If we did one.
that game.
Yeah. I think it's not a bad idea. Because he does hate that game. I remember, I think it was Phil and
hearts
Reiner were reviewing it, and Andy sort of sat in and watched them play and made fun of the game
And
for
sad.
like 2 days.
He's sad in.
He's sad and
because the game was so good.
Oh, is there
I was wondering maybe these will give me some hearts. There we go. Let's see. There we go. What's up here?
damn, Kyle, you're doing it.
Oh, that's how you get them.
Get him. Now do it. Would that be helpful if I just kept yelling? Do it, Kyle.
Hit him!
Go.
Hit him better. All right, come on. We've only got like 15 minutes here.
Well, Kyle, you could leave your Wii here, and Reeves and I could beat the game.
Well, we can only do 2 hours though. So
Oh.
Nintendo has restrictions.
Grr. 2 hours a day?
No.
Shay
2
has an
hours.
Ocarina of Time on his desk. We'll play that. We'll go back.
That's a weird restriction since this game is technically out.
Yeah, 2 hours of live streaming.
A game that's like
Been
7
out.
years
When did this
old.
come out? Like
I don't
2000. When was this?
2006?
6? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's over here. So, do I want to go up here? I guess I can go either way. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go the other way. Well, I can
Good
just look at my
choice.
map, can't I? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Either way, we're kind of. Yeah. I think we're gonna go this way.
Kyle, Heron321 says, here's a pro tip. Avoid damage to keep from getting hurt.
Cool. Okay. Who gave that tip? It's a good tip.
What
Good
if
tip.
we did... I think that'd be a fun maybe story on the site of just like video game pro tips, and it's just a bunch of obvious things like that. Of, remember to reload your gun.
If there's a timer, try to go a little faster than you normally would. Link looks
Enemies are bad. I don't know. I do like the avoid damage one. Pro tip, avoid damage.
Let's see here. They got a key. I feel like we're not going to get along. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Come and get me.
Don't let your kid brother play with you.
Alright, he's taking damage, right?
Pro trip.
Pro trip?
Like, pro trip. Protractor. That could be one of the tips.
Reeves, you're losing it, man. What's going on?
There's just
Are you okay?
A picture of a
Oh, here we go.
controller, and
I'm
it shows
wasting
you
my
like
time.
which direction to hold it. Pro tip: hold it this way.
Do I have to get it in there? Okay, let's see.
Get it in the thing.
Get it in the thing. Pro tip: get it in the thing. There we go.
One could say pro bono. Have a picture of Bono.
That
no,
was awful.
You didn't do the thing that we told you to do.
Kyle, you're terrible at this.
I was not pro tipping.
GI pro tip: plug in your console before playing.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that actually worked. So I did do it right. I guess you had to blow up the head. I thought you had to get it in there. Let's see. I'm just going to assume that I need to throw a bomb in there. That's a pretty safe assumption, right? Right, everybody?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pro tip: hook your console up to a television.
I love that all enemy death animations post Wind Waker have been the explodey corpses. Because like in Ocarina, and Majora's Mask, they like turned red and then sank into the floor
Oh,
or
did
something
they?
like that.
What's up, monkey? You got some heart?
Pro tip: 20% tip is pro. I think customary.
What are you talking
better.
about, Ben Reeves? What are you even saying? Are you listening to yourself?
Pro tip: brush your teeth every night.
Oh, what are you doing? Dana Carvey's?
It's like a Dana Carvey. What was?
Bush, right?
Is that Dana Carvey's Bush?
It sounds more like the Simpsons character of George Bush.
Yeah, which is like Dana Carvey's Like, no one does actually an impersonation of George Bush Sr. They do Dana Carvey's impersonation of George Bush.
Actually, George Bush is just impersonating Dana Carvey when he talks.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
oh, is that what
that's-
it is? Okay.
It's not his real voice.
Oh, is that? Or actually, you know who it is? It's probably Ross Perot. Oh man, I don't even know.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna. Yeah, is that Ross Perot?
I think so.
Nailed it.
What happened to Ross Perot? Still around?
I don't know. What year
No,
was
never
that?
will.
Was that when Clinton won?
Oh, that was like I was still a kid. We got another monkey. We're making progress. I really don't think we're gonna make it out in the field, but I think we are making progress though.
You're right. But can you save this monkey before the stream ends?
There we go. Let's see. We can go like we started a few minutes late, so we can go a little past 5. Do 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 do.
Clock says we got 8 minutes before we gotta end stream.
Do these guys throw stuff at me?
Hit him with the hook, or not hook shot.
Get out of the way. Yeah, how do I get it to come out?
Maybe you just don't step on that one?
What are you doing, Link? Crazy guy.
Link.
I was trying to get him to like get on the log here. I guess he can't.
So
His clothes get wet. Isn't that interesting?
Insayeg says,
Yeah.
I once shook hands with Ross Perot.
Oh yeah. See is that everything you want?
He or she promises.
We believe you.
GI Ross Perot tip, never run as a third
Ross-
party.
Ross Perot tip. Who said that? That was a good one. I like that
Zeph
one.
Hillman Johnson.
That's
well played.
You did it. I'm a fan. Oh, you know what? I think I need the thing to do this guy. You know what I'm talking about? Because you basically throw the boomerang and it like lifts him up.
Yep.
So let me go. I'm probably not supposed to be in here yet.
You got it.
Yes, this is the remastered version of the GameCube.
Yes,
version.
they remastered the GameCube version. It's like widescreen, which is something GameCube version was never capable of. The Wii version was able to do widescreen, but the GameCube version did not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a weird thing to think that consoles just couldn't do widescreen back then.
Well, I mean, I think it could, but they just didn't include the setting because no one had widescreen televisions.
It came out at the same time as the Wii one. What do you mean?
But I mean, that's why most of that era of games didn't have the widescreen option.
The GameCube, for the most part, just didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know if there were any games that had widescreen. I know you could do progressive scan with Metroid. But there we go. Oh, I can't do this yet either, can I?
You need, what, a windblower?
Yeah, well, because I need to walk on that bridge and then blow the wind. See, I got a bunch of monkeys. Maybe I can get across now to go get the boomerang, actually. Because how many do I have? I got like, 3? That might not be enough. Guess we'll find out. I did everything over there. It's nice having the map on the gamepad.
Oh, somebody's suggesting that we do a Game and Farcer live stream after this, of this game, and then that way we can perform a loophole, allowing us to stream for 2 more hours.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's JT Fell's idea.
Do I
Good
need more
idea.
monkeys? Looks like I need more monkeys. Okay. Maybe you know what? Maybe even though I don't have the proper stuff yet, maybe I do need to go the way I was going.
So Star Fox Adventures, according to 5 Thin Line, Star Fox Adventures had a widescreen setting, which is
Did
interesting.
it? Okay, that's good to know.
That's a game I never actually finished, and I liked the idea of, because Star Fox looked so fluffy.
That's why.
That's
That's the only reason.
But I don't remember that game being good.
I started it, never finished it. The thing I hear a lot of people say about the game is that it's pretty boring. Like, there's just not a lot that it's not super engaging, you know. Now, why didn't I continue down this path earlier? You guys remember? Was there something here I couldn't do yet?
Did you suck, Kyle? Did you rescue that monkey?
Well, there was one that I think I need the thing for.
Yep, you definitely can't get
Oh, this
right
is
now.
why. Okay, yeah. All right. Boo. All right. Let's see. Keep exploring. Maybe I do. I wonder if I do have to fight that. I'll go back and fight that thing. I'll just figure out a way to do it without the boomerang. That's probably the way to do it.
Have we not done a test chamber on Ark yet?
Ark
Wade?
Evolved?
No, I don't think we have.
For some reason we did, but
No.
maybe we did. We did some.
Can anyone
previews.
confirm pro controller support? It is
Yes.
confirmed.
Yes.
Kyle
can
confirmed.
use a Pro Control.
Kyle, I got a bunch of
Pro
monkeys.
controller
Hilliard
chip.
confirmed.
I got a lot of interesting nicknames. Just in general. Just a thought that I had.
Don't leave us, guys. Just switch to Smash 4 and show off how OP the new editions are. All right.
OP. Well, like what, the new edition?
Wait, you can't get that down?
No.
that chest?
I tried to hit it with my slingshot and it didn't work.
The rope?
Yeah. Couldn't shake it. Not gonna do it. It's not gonna do
Not
it, Henry.
Not gonna do it.
I just walked right into that plane. I was laughing at my own stupid callback. Is this the right one? Yeah, okay. I feel like this is the right thing to do here. I feel like I gotta just figure out how to beat this guy without using that thing. Let's see. Oh, I can knock that down. There we go. It's probably just like...
What if it broke when you knocked
That's probably
it
the
down?
boomerang.
No, that's not the boomerang. The monkey has the boomerang.
Yeah, but how funny would that be?
Hilarious. Got the key, so I did need that. What are you?
Do know
What are
where
you?
go?
Okay, here's the pot. And I can't swim over there.
You can't just dodge those guys? Just go walk around them? Why are you doing... Kyle!
Hit him
What
right now.
are you doing?
Oh.
It's not a
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
one, is
Walk around them.
No, I think you're right. You didn't. I think. Oh.
it? Oh my gosh. God, man, I feel really dumb. All right, so it's just you just can't step on specific ones.
Okay.
That was a
no.
mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
Same
Literally
one.
just came down from that one.
I'm sorry. All right, we can save the monkey. I think that's probably gonna be it, though, huh, Wade? Once we save the monkey.
Kyle,
I think
did
so.
it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah.
Because it
Hurt like a
must
bitch.
have, like,
Hurt like
given you brain
fucking
damage.
bitch.
That's a pickup line that doesn't work very often.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because it gave you brain damage?
Because it seems to have given you brain damage.
Yeah, I could see why that would be problematic. Let's see.
Alternative
Don't step on that one.
Because it seems to have screwed up your face.
You're such a romantic, Ben Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a chest under there. Did you guys see it? Can I get to it?
You can do it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Should be safe, right? There we go. I thought I saw a chest under there. Am I stoned?
This is like when Reeves got hit by the worms and Conkers. I don't remember that.
Oh, hey, oh, we're friends. All right, I need to get behind this guy, right? Is that the idea?
Just open the door.
I guess that's true.
Bam. When is the review out? Good question.
I don't know if we're gonna do a full review for this game. I think I'm gonna write up some impressions that kind of outline some of the things I noticed that feel different or are different. But I don't think you can expect to see a score for this game because the changes are mostly just cosmetic. There's not a lot that like Wind Waker actually changed some core mechanics, which is why we gave that a full review. But this, I don't think there aren't really any big changes like that, you know?
Is that a good idea, Kyle?
Yeah, I got monkeys now.
You got monkeys?
Yeah.
How are you gonna
Maybe I have enough monkeys now to go across the bridge because I don't know what else to do.
how are you gonna punish those monkeys?
I'm gonna talk to them. You know, I'm just gonna tell
Sternly?
them how disappointed I am. Like I'm not mad, but I'm
not
disappointed.
mad. I'm really disappointed though. Really disappointed. Remember when your parents would do that?
Nope.
They just beat you?
No, I was
When you were
perfect.
bad?
I was perfect.
Okay.
How are we doing on time, Wade?
We gotta wrap it up.
All right. Well,
Put a bow on this.
let's put a bow on it. If you like it, then you should have put a bow on it.
Let's just see real quick if we can get across
As
to those
Destiny's
monkeys.
Child always says. Oh, see, this is a good sign. We got a cutscene going here.
Come over here. Come with us.
All right, yeah, we'll cross the bridge.
I think they're going to
but
put you on a
then
pike and try to roast you and then eat you for dinner.
like Star Wars.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll watch this sequence. This will be fun. And then we'll have to call it a day. And this, Twilight Princess HD, not next week, but the following week. I think this is actually a Tuesday release, which is kind of weird for Nintendo. Lately, they've been doing Fridays. I could be wrong. March 4th.
You have to say when you let go?
Oop. Apparently. Yeah.
They do like to do Fridays for some reason. I
I
don't know
like
if they
it.
just like to be like, hey, we're movies.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think Friday's a good day to release media. I think you play it over the weekend, you know? So there we go. That's Twilight Princess HD. It's as good as you remember it, or at least as I remember it so far. I've really been enjoying my time revisiting it. Turns out that Twilight Princess is a really good Zelda game. So, thanks for tuning in,
Thanks,
everybody.
guys. Like our vids.
Like our vids.
Keep
Follow us
posting,
on
follow
tweeters.
us,
Like my Facebook posts. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me around my neighborhood.
We've got a lot of playlists. We'll do anything.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.